Oh my God!
Persuasion better than pussy. Yes, a really good book.
I thought you said Bruce.
That was great. We all kind of ended in the same
We
time.
finished simultaneously?
We finished together.
No.
Ayo.
And that was the show, everyone.
No.
Hello. Welcome back to Bards of New York, the actual play D&D stream where sometimes we actually play D&D. And for the next 10-ish weeks, we're not playing that. We're playing Gilded Thrones, which is Good Society meets a smidge of Kids on Bikes meets our brainchild. Hi, everyone. Elephant in the room.
Rachel is sitting over here today.
Yes.
Hello. It's me.
We said that Dan was off hunting Rat Daddy, and Dan was successful. Rat Daddy has returned to us. Our beautiful, beautiful boy, Johnny, is back in the studio.
That setup was remarkably painful. I forgot about that. Hello.
You can blame Woody. It's Woody's fault.
Yeah, there's a lot of that for him. Hi, everybody. It's nice to be here.
I'm so happy you're back. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so excited. We've been chatting for the last 2-ish weeks about a character, and I cannot wait to meet them. But yeah, that's really all I have, other than I missed y'all on the Discord. I've had a very busy week, so I feel like I've been not as active on the Discord, and I can't wait for shit to slow down so I can come back there and harass you all in a loving way. But I think we're ready for some beautiful announcements. Oh, first, Rachel is not here. She is off hunting the concept of free speech. It's a cryptid. It is becoming more and more a cryptid these days. So wish her the best of luck.
Yeah, good luck trying to find it.
Yeah, and she should return next week, hopefully. She's good at hunting things down. So, yeah. Kyle, over to you with some lovely announcements.
Well, because my lovely wife is not here tonight, I will be taking her place on the Discord front. Discord. You heard of it? It's a website, kinda. It's a platform, okay? It's got a little blue square with a white little guy on it. Join our Discord. You have until the end of the announcements. I'm not fucking around today.
Oh.
Join our Discord.
You'll all think Rachel's benevolent after this.
Fun stuff. Like, there's amazing. The immediate thing that comes to my mind is the amazing character art, fan art, that y'all bestow upon us in the world.
Yeah.
It's such a cool time. You get a lot of announcements. Oh, Rachel gave me the thumbs up in the chat. She said impeccable.
We're also having like some events, like writing and art events on the Discord that have started up. Like I think there is Arttober and Flufftober.
The fuck is Flufftober?
You'll have to go
Join
in
the Discord to find out.
Whoa. Swish.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm so cool to see all of that art when October comes around. I know there's like Kinkvember coming around the corner as well.
Sorry. Oh, no.
Among other things, and it's all arranged and executed by our lovely, lovely mods. So
Yes.
we cannot take credit for any of it. It is all you wonderful people being in this community and building it out. I can't wait to see everything.
Yeah. And once you have arrived at the Discord, you can check out this lovely little thing called Wiki Warriors. Because I, too, ship you becoming a Wiki Warrior.
What is a wiki warrior, Kyle?
You see, it's funny you ask. A Wiki Warrior is someone who watches our show and thinks, I'd love to take notes.
You're the note taker of your friend group.
So
Come on over to Wiki
you've seen
Warriors.
this like fandom wiki. We have an amazing wiki on fandom wiki for Bards of New York that our lovely mods and community members have started and curate to be the one-stop shop for information on our show. If you've missed an episode, or if it's been a little while and you forgot what happened, like we usually do, you can check out the wiki. There's a bunch of lore. It's good. It's a good way to keep the names in, like, all straight in your head?
I started Gilded Thrones like a Chekhov play where you need a cheat sheet of the characters next to you while you read the play, but you need a cheat sheet next to you while you watch this stream until you get your sea legs. So yeah, the wiki, that's your cheat sheet.
Yeah, definitely. And they need you. If you want, after you join the Discord, you can look into becoming a wiki warrior. They need all the help that they can get with like rewatching things, taking notes, having timestamps and stuff like that. If that's your thing, if you really love notes and like tracking things, give it a check, give it a look, and we'd really appreciate it. Thank you for our wonderful wiki team. You guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Well, Miles literally had a question today, and he asked me, and I couldn't remember if I had talked about it on stream or not, and so I said, okay, ask Lua.
Okay. The first step was
Ask the wiki warrior.
YouTube timestamps, then the wiki, and then Lou was my my absolute
You had to do the
fail-safe.
legwork first, so Lua didn't do all the work for you. Wonderful. And I know that today we will be going over some really fun fighting mechanics.
Indeed.
Speaking of mechanics, we have an awesome drop on Patreon that just came out a week ago?
About
2
a
weeks
week
ago?
Just about a week ago.
The Blood Mage.
Mood.
If you're not on Patreon,
Join our Patreon.
please join our Patreon. If you don't like giving money to the Bezos over here on Twitch, which I get, come over to Patreon. If you still want to support the show in any way, shape, or form, be that monetarily, Patreon's the place to do it, and you can stick it to the man. And you will get in return behind-the-scenes videos, you'll get monthly drops of classes and mechanics and other things that you can use in your home games. I know we have the Knight Enchanter, which was a class that was used by Garevalier Varan, and a character from wasn't it Garevalier Varan? Oh, it wasn't.
Bathriel.
It was Bathriel. That's what it was. This whole time I thought it was Garevalier.
I take it
But
as a huge compliment.
it
Thank you.
was another character from Tales from the Lost Year. Was a Knight Enchanter.
Oh God, yeah.
And then we have the Blood Mage so far, and every month our beloved Busboy 2025 will be dropping some hot new mechanics over there. So come join Patreon. But always, the thing that we value the most is just your time, being with us and sharing your beautiful sparkly souls and hanging with us in chat here, on YouTube, in the comment sections, and over
Discord.
on Discord.
Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love you.
Another thing that we can piggyback off of in the Patreon is merch exclusives, including a 10% discount on our merch store, which piggybacks to, we have a goddamn merch store. It's been ups and downs for the past couple weeks. I basically had to teach myself how to make a website, but that's okay. And then it was not working.
I didn't realize you would have shut under that. So I really just went blah blah blah, and I was like, yeah, all right, sure,
Just
sure.
cancel the show.
Not for free.
Not for free. Yeah.
Patreon?
So
In your room.
Bards of New York .quest is our one-stop little corner of the internet for all the links and stuff, but also our merch store. There is a bunch of merch that still needs to be added onto it. So if there was a thing that you had been eyeballing and you don't see it, let us know in the Discord, because I unfortunately have to move everything over manually, one by one. So it's a process. But the really cool thing about this new site is that it has a little bit more flexibility, so that we can make it into more fun stuff that you'll see. And it also has the ability to do live shipping rates. So the shipping is now exactly what the shipping will be. It might vary depending on the fucking world, but you're going to know exactly how much you need to be paying for the shipping, and that's a big thing. Yeah, so check that the fuck out.
Bards of New York .quest.
.quest, baby.
Maybe one day we'll buy .gay too for the culture. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Let's go. Let's go. Grab him.
Somebody stole .com. I had an entire month
We found
of
something better.
Gay was right there. I was right there.
I shouldn't have been alone, I guess, when I was
What
scrolling
is-
through all the different things.
What is quest?
.gov.
What,
We're going on a quest.
what is
.org.
quest?
Yeah, I didn't know you could quest something.
Yeah. You can dot a lot of things.
I quested myself.
Could I
I'm
dot
having
Dan?
a stroke.
Could I do like Dan dot
Shake
Dan?
my pants.
Why can't I
That's
do
what
that?
game.
I do not know the process of starting a
Website.
it's not the website. I know the process of starting a website. The like I forget the naming of it, but like .net, .org, .co, like different shit like that. There's a bunch of different things, but you can't just kind of like say that you do it. It does have to be a bit more of like a structured thing. And one of the things that somebody made was .quest, and I was like,
That's fun.
we do stuff like that. So yeah, and it's fun and easy to remember. .quest. Like, you know the name of the fucking show. Just hit .quest.
And
It is very fitting.
now we move
and
on.
we'll also get .gay. At some
Dot
point we'll
gay.
get .gay. And it'll be just everything but gayer.
Bards of New York .gayer.
Gayest.
In case you're new here, or you haven't been here in a while, we do a roleplay warm-up where
Hell yeah.
I ask a question of everybody at the table, something about their characters, so that we can drop into the given moment, learn a little bit more about the characters and how they're feeling, and so that Miley-Wiley Boobop can test our mic levels so that he can just play an ice boy who's gonna fight his cousin. And are you playing anybody else today?
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
But Miles is Jaegering one of the NPCs.
Stick around to find out.
And I'm very excited, but that's what he is going to do instead of worrying about the mics, and that's why we're doing this RP warm-up. If you are currently in the chat on Twitch or YouTube, or in the comment sections later on YouTube or Spotify, or you have us in your ear holes while you are buying a fancy cloak like the one that Johnny Boy has among his shoulders, on his shoulders, please feel free to answer for yourself or for one of your lovely brain children, whether that is a book character from a book you're writing or one of your lovely TTRPG characters. We love to see it. I've been responding to some of the comments recently on YouTube, which has been very fun. All of the answers are fantastic, so please keep sending them our way. The RP warm-up question for today is going to begin with one Daniel Crackhart and work our way around this way. And it is from Vesper in our Discord. What does your character tend to notice first about a stranger?
Well, I would say that Mendex first notices a person's eyes, piercing or not, and is intrigued at what the way their eyes shift about a room. If they're quick, then he knows a lot about them. If they're stationary, he knows a lot about them as well. If he meets eye contact with that person very quickly, he knows a lot about them as well. And I would say that, yes, eyes are most important. Eyes are what he believes.
Love it. Beautiful.
Live.
For Casca, whenever I'm meeting a stranger, I always tend to focus on their shoulders and how they're angled and their feet. You can tell a lot about a person about how they're standing, how they're pointed, and how their feet are. If their feet are pointed toward you, if their feet are crossed, it gives away a lot about their inner feelings, whether they're insecure or trying to hide something. So that's where I tend to go when I meet a new person.
For Lücan Serenel, probably the first thing he notices is the eyes as well. There's a lot of small things that even subconsciously you can read on someone by just their eyes. And he's not entirely good at reading people. But that's where he looks for the truth, the stuff like that. So I would also say the eyes.
Love it.
Less so. I understand the stance argument though.
Casca sounds like a sociopath when she answers that way. So yeah, well,
Correct.
she's a product of her upbringing.
Off that note.
All right,
Okay.
you can do it. I believe in you.
Just make a choice.
It's
you got
all
this,
process,
baby.
baby. You can
You're
always
right.
change it later.
Big swing.
I suppose for Jin Kazaroth, that is, in case there was any confusion, what started more so accidentally has shifted into a very purposeful, deliberate choice upon meeting new people. And that's how it appears they feel when they meet him. And as such, how that feeling informs their body, be it posture, be it a crook of a smile, a dip of a head. But he knows, for better or worse, it emerges from the way they feel when they look at him. That would be Jin's first noticing.
Fucking love it. Well done. Well done.
Good shit.
Welcome, Jin.
pal.
Yeah.
Liddy.
Welcome, Jin, to the arena.
Jin!
And in this corner, a hot new bombshell, if you
Has
will.
entered the villa.
For Rafa, the one thing she really looks for in other people when she meets them is how rigid or soft their faces. Whether they have laugh lines, happy lines, frown lines, whether they tend to contort their face into certain reactions based off of what they hear or perceive around them, based off of their face and the history that you can gain by looking at someone's face, the life they've lived. She feels she can find a somewhat understanding of that person, kind of know how to approach them because she has an idea of where they're coming from, whether it's good intentions or bad intentions.
Rafa, you are an onion with so many layers.
Sound
I cannot wait to unmask you. That was great, everyone. Good job. Before every session, we pull a tarot card from the major arcana to do a bit of augury, find out where energetically the stream may be headed, or literally where the stream may be headed. When we do this, we all make a guess on what's going to be pulled. So, chat, feel free to guess on what of the major arcana still left in the deck will be pulled tonight. And my lovely friends at the table, what do you think it's going to be?
Oh, I can't say the tower anymore, can I?
You can't.
Shit.
I still am going with the magician for this, but I also think it could potentially be the lovers.
If the moon's not pulled tonight, I want it to be pulled next week.
I think the lovers.
Lovers?
I'll go judgment, given my guess
Agenda?
beforehand. Yeah, given my agenda.
Okay.
And given the fact that strength is already pulled. I was like, yeah,
Love you.
I'm feeling Wheel of Fortune.
Ooh, that's fun. That is really fun for tonight.
that would be really good.
All right.
It's very game. The
Yeah, it checks out.
contest
I
is kind
like
of
that a lot.
game-like.
I've seen a lot of temperance
get-
in the chat, which is fun.
Temperance makes me feel good.
There's a lot of
Yeah, I think Rachel, I'm with you. I think it's gonna be the magician.
The magician.
Dreamy.
Okay, John.
That would be
You know the
cool.
drill. I'm
The
gonna
lovers
shuffle.
would be
You
cool
tell me
too.
when to stop, and then I'm gonna pull, and you tell me when to stop. Ready?
Stop.
Oh, quick. Don't you dare.
Stop.
The one that I just put down, or the
Yeah,
next
that one. That one.
It is justice reversed.
A reverse justice.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
What
Kyle, I'm gonna hand it off to you so you can show the art. If you haven't been around here, this tarot deck is Tarot of the Divine, which is a bunch of folklore and fairy tales from around the world. And I will read you what the Justice one says.
reversed.
Justice reversed. I feel I'm worried. I'm worried. All right. This is Ameng Iosa from Korea. It's a Korean legend. Justice is power wielded with both intelligence and impartiality. It is making decisions with all of the facts and accepting the consequences of any choice made. It is punishment of the corrupt and promotion of the deserving. But because this was reversed, it means bias, false accusations, intolerance, abuse, and dishonesty.
Terrible.
I think actually this is pretty good.
It's a sick card.
This is pretty apt.
That's a gorgeous deck.
It's so
It's
pretty.
pretty, yeah,
It's so pretty.
That's beautiful.
Remember that one time when we just like completely didn't rate it?
When
we were like,
when it was me, because I can't read.
When it was,
I was
what do you
looking
think-
right at it. It was the sun. It was either the sun or the star.
I think it was the star, but you thought it was the sun.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Wishful thinking.
It was the
Well, with justice reversed hanging over our heads, Miley, will you please roll that bean footage and give our lovely folks their invitation?
Yeah.
To one worthy of witnessing history. You are most graciously invited to attend the wedding of His Grace the Duke and her ladyship, the esteemed and most favourite niece of her Imperial Majesty. 'Twill be a joyous and consequential union between our humble and harmonious nations. We entreat you to arrive at the court, our modest seat of marble and mirrors, where we, in our wisdom, practice peace. Come adorned in your finest regalia, cloaked in civility, and armed, as always, with discretion and cutting wit. We will remind you that poisons, though ever a temptation, are discouraged. Let those who attend do so with eyes open and tongues guarded, for alliances forged here shall surely shape the fate of empires. Ever and always, your Imperial Majesty.
What?
I've got no.
Dan's so
What do you
cute on
got?
the vines.
What do you got?
I've got hemorrhoids. Is that what you were gonna say?
I've got hemorrhoids.
I think I say God and anime on my side.
Can I just say that I didn't know what that was until the gift that has people
You know
have
what
made.
hemorrhoids were?
No, I know what hemorrhoids are.
I have hemorrhoids. That sounds pretty cool.
I want what that guy has.
Sounds like you got something I don't, and
Wow.
it sounds pretty cool.
What kind of candy is that? Welcome back to the realm known as Arcadia.
Arcadia nuts.
Last week,
What?
Possessed by the ghost of Woody
this
Minshew.
is what happens when there's only one femme at the table. Last week, as our beloved heroes and maybe villains recovered from eventful evenings, they awoke
You mean?
to a new letter from Lady Aislinn where the hottest goss was shared. We spoke about how Lady Aislinn does have an agenda, and she picks and chooses what she writes about for a specific reason, and maybe one day you'll all learn what that is. Then after we read that letter from Lady Aislinn, we had lovely letters from the group, some of them quite spicy, some of them that made me wonder if I should have more ships on my list. And then we had a few moments between mentors and mentees, and 3 members of the coven planning something. But they all had a different idea on what that scheme was, as they all spoke in riddles to each other. After that, we entered the arena and began the Children's Mages Duel, where we met Alum and Chauncey and Soledad and our winner, Mio Sarovei, as they battled it out using magic and martial prowess, flair, good sportsmanship, and just all around whimsy. It was such a delight to watch the imaginations of you all. And that is where we ended last week's session, was with Mio Sarovei being crowned the winner of the Mage's Duel. With the roar of the crowd thundering in our ears, our camera will pan up for a moment over the very edge of the arena and then down into the open air above the palace. From here, we can see tiny figures coming up toward the arena, and some of them leaving the arena by way of that Æther magic to make the most of this interval between the children's duel and the adults' duel. Our camera for a second pauses on one young individual with a green mask over their eyes, and they stand at the edge of this floating arena in the sky. And they're right next to the circle of mushrooms that if you step into would take you back down to the ground safely. They take a look at the circle, take a look at their wristband, and then jump into the open air. And they start tumbling and tumbling and tumbling, heading toward the earth, until finally their wristband flashes in this brilliant cellophane magic and seems to consume and cover their entire bodies till they're a glowing star of a child. And they begin to bounce, as if on a bungee cord, down safely to the ground. You can hear the child's giggles as he alights finally on the earth. Our camera passes by, past Chauncey, as he continues his bouncing journey to this mortal coil. I was like, I'm gonna kill your character. He's that upset that he lost. No. And our camera will pan over the palace itself, and we'll drop down to the front amongst the balconies that are overflowing with beautiful flowers until we alight on a stone plinth just outside of the main entrance where all of our carriages came during that first moment at the court. A carriage with no ostentatious adornment circles the drive to stop right in front of the open doors of the palace. A footman dressed in silver and blue quickly hops down from the carriage, scurries over to the door, and with a turns the handle, opens the door, and our camera zooms in. The interior of the carriage is dark. The thick curtains have clearly been pulled closed to block out much of the light that would radiate inside. And so we're looking into gloom, essentially. But from this gloom, we see a figure emerge, first a foot, then a hand that grabs the side of the carriage to assist in their disembarkation, until a fully realized individual steps forward for us to drink in. John, would you like to describe your character?
I will. So as he steps out, dusts a little bit of himself off this garb that is not particularly well made, frankly, or at least well put together. A man standing at about 5'9", an incredibly scrawny one at that. Clearly malnourished young and has not grown much since the late teens as a result. A face that might have been handsome was stolen away a long time ago. Olive skin shifted into a pale, sallow eggshell. A long face covered by thin, stretching skin along jutting bone. Dark stubble lines his jaw, failing to hide sunken cheeks and splotches of discolored skin. His dark brown eyes sink into hollow sockets above deep-set eye bags. Looks as though he hasn't slept in years, with a slim scar creeping along his left cheekbone. Unkempt black hair sits haphazardly atop his head, falling to his shoulders, often shrouding parts of his far too wrinkled forehead. But despite his ugliness, it's true. It's that in
relatable.
Despite this, He seems to move his way out of the carriage and around this area that doesn't seem to quite suit his stature with a sense of confidence, as though he prides himself on being the ugliest things in rooms defined by splendor. Patchwork armor robes are a conglomeration of a variety of different armor pieces which, if you were studied in metallurgy, you'd be able to tell might come from the Imperium or the Kingdom, the Diarchy, but any semblance of symbology, iconography that might dictate where it's from has been very carefully and intentionally removed. Regardless of what you feel when you look at Jin, you can't help but feel something. And as he does so, Jin looks up to the carriage driver, nods and smiles. Sorry to make you do that.
My pleasure. Give the Duke our best. Carriage takes off around the drive.
And now I'm looking, I imagine, where exactly in context to where I am is the sort of floating arena.
So from where you are, as the palace is quite tall, you can just make it out. It is high up in the air, up there. Too high for you to hear the roar of the crowd anymore, but you can see those tethers of Æther cellophane magic going up to keep it in place. And seemingly you would have to go through the palace or around the palace to get to it.
I imagine, though, as a result, the palace at the moment is quite quiet. It's not
quite quiet. There are still people arriving for this wedding event. A few people mill about within the palace, having slept through the children's duel for varying reasons. Mendak's Vale.
Nice. Plays.
Had a late night.
So there is movement, but it is not as if everybody is trapped inside, like if it were raining and it would be a bustling place where everybody is spending their time. Quieter, a little more peaceful. The doors are wide open and you see these cellophane ghosties that are the court's attendants arrive near your bags, take them up, and bring them inside to your rooms. Do you head to your rooms?
Jin will follow, yeah. I think he's looking for any way he can effectively send word to the Duke that he's arrived.
Brilliant.
Slinks along up the stairs.
You slink along up the stairs and you arrive to your rooms, which are not too far from the main grand staircase where everybody would head up, and not too far away from the Duke's rooms. There's not like a Imperium wing and a Kingdom wing and a Diarchy wing because this is the court and the whole shtick is that we're here to play peace. All the rooms are mixed up. But as you enter your room, few notable things that you see. There's a 4-poster bed to one side, a great 3-paneled dressing mirror to get ready for all of your looks. A tapestry hangs on the wall, and
Spread the cheeks.
this tapestry is just of a snowy scene. Landscape, there's rolling hills of snow, great evergreen trees laden heavy with snow, and stars that twinkle in the sky. And the tapestries here move. So you can see the threads will restitch themselves to make the stars look like they're twinkling, and then these threads will restitch themselves to make it look like the trees are swaying in a winter wind. And the twinkle on the snow, where light hits it from the moonlight, will move. And then the other thing you see is a table with a copper vase full of teal tulips with a letter sitting on it, which you would know is the letter from Lady Aislinn, who is the court gossip. Every morning they deliver a new letter, a pamphlet. If you've ever watched Bridgerton, you've not. Never. So you're just gonna
Gossip Girl?
Gossip Girl.
John's
John.
never watched Gossip Girl. Come
Well,
on.
we're going to culturally
I haven't
educate
watched
Jonathan
them. I only
Champion.
know them. I only know them.
It's like a
Even
gossip.
Woody has watched Gossip Girl. Y'all.
Woody, I mean, well.
He had ulterior motives for that. Though.
That's true. That's very true.
Stonks.
But that's what you see on the table, and then
Wait, I need to
kind
know.
of across from the table, against a wall with like windows on either side, and the doors have been opened to let in the fresh air, so the curtains are billowing. And I'll let you describe what color palette your room takes on and whatever you want. But there is a writing desk with fresh paper and ink if you do want to write a letter. And before we move on to our mini epistolary phase, because Sweet Dan was not here last week and he does have some fire letters, and I know you have a couple letters. Before we do that, is there anything Jin does while he's by himself in this peaceful moment?
Truthfully, I think he would walk to a far too grand bed, take some of the pillows off, and if there's any sort of seat at the foot of the bed, rather than the bed itself, I think he'd place the pillows there, preferring to sleep on something a little bit more solid and something that is a little bit easier to maneuver and wouldn't sleep too heavily in. Rearrange that a little bit. But primarily, I think he'd sit on that stool just for a moment, or that seat, and you said that people sort of coming and going?
You can hear footsteps. It's not like there's a lot of people, but you are able to hear the occasional footsteps, the occasional muffled conversation, because the walls are pretty thick. So you're not completely alone in the palace, but it is definitely more quiet, more peaceful.
With that in mind, with just the energy of how people have been moving, I would just sort of close my eyes and allow for a moment so the resonance to open a little and get a sense of what has been felt before I got here, if anything has been lingering.
I love it.
I don't know if that would be a magic roll or what you'd want from me.
Roll me a magic roll.
Man, come on, John.
First roll of the night. Here we go.
That is a natural 20.
Do you add anything to it?
Yeah,
plus 2.
plus
So
2.
it is my 20 die.
Wow.
With a plus 2.
Jin Hazaroth, you step into this palace, and it is your ability you've honed over many years and many years of you've hard won this magical strength that you have. And when you step into the palace, it's almost like you can taste the emotions. And as you sit in your room and close your eyes and allow this sense, this magically enhanced sense, to sample what has been going on emotionally in the court before you've arrived, you sense...
No, there's just a lot that's been going on in the court.
Oh.
So that's what that is. You're getting a lot of information at once.
You sense...
Drama.
A lot of anticipation, a lot of nervous anticipation that is has a tinge of sour on your palate.
Oh, God.
There's a worry to it in a way that something may go wrong. There is some joy, which as you rifle through that feeling, some of it tastes and hits you like when you've had just a little too much to drink and you suddenly feel like heavy in your center. When people are drunk on life or drunk on liquor and they're able to share in that joy, you taste that and you feel that deep in your core. There is fiery, hot, sharp, spicy anger that is peppered in great flashes, almost like fireworks that go off while your eyes are closed in your vision. And then one of the biggest emotions that you feel underlying all of this is longing. And there are different flavors of that longing, but they all have that heavy foundation of the meal that you are sampling from this court. you have this twinkling, almost pop rocks-like longing from one area of the court. And then you have this molasses-sweet, heavy longing from another area. And then you have an electric zing from another that all mixes together as you're sensing this.
There's unintentionally just there are tears rolling down his eyes, and truthfully, I don't think he can help it. I don't know why this is the instinct, but there was something about, particularly the stress, the anxiety, the nervousness. Jin has to stop himself, I think, from physically vomiting in this moment. There's a moment where he has to prevent himself from doing that, and I think it's in settings like these, there's a sense of mental preparation he has where he knows in a different place these feelings he would have welcomed openly, but here, in a palace like this, for a celebration like this, it makes him sick to think about. He wipes those tears away, stifles that ache, and then goes and sits at the writing desk and takes one piece of paper from the stack and takes another crumpled piece out of his pocket. But we'll get to that.
I love it. Well done.
Beautiful.
Our camera will move from this room, away from Jin, down a level to a room we visited last week through the open balcony doors. Mendak's Vale.
What a
You had quite a night.
TLDR. Quite a
You
night.
slept in a bit and decided in an effort to, and you can correct me if I'm wrong in this characterization, in an effort to be on your best for the adults' duel, you've slept through the children's duel. So it is now the interval between, and you are getting ready to head up there. But before, I know that you have a few letters.
I do.
You would like to deliver.
I have, yes, I have one from Mendex. I have one from Alum, too.
Brilliant. Give it to us.
That I think, I'll do the Mendex one first, because I assume the Alum one would have been before. Yeah, obviously it would have been before. So Mendex is, this letter shows up, actually, can I explain how the letter gets there first? And then
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Go for it, baby.
So this letter shows up to the door of one Cyrus. And
bold choice.
There's a knock on the door. And so I assume Cyrus will open the door.
Opens the door.
As the door opens, there's nothing there. And all Cyrus sees is that inky black figure come forward, profile to Cyrus, look towards, like eyes just towards Cyrus, walk towards Cyrus, grab his arm, hand him the letter, and then walk into the wall and disappear.
Cyrus is a very calculated man.
Just Kool-Aid.
He seethes for a moment before heading inside and letting the door slam. And he will read it.
Cyrus, what an absolute joy it was to see you in the hallway last night. And goodness me, your hand must have hurt mightily. I do hope you recover soon. Why, what would you be to the diarchy without your hands? Tough to imagine an answer to that question. Oh, also, next time you decide to go into my room unannounced, do not try and get blood everywhere. It just makes a mess. Hope to see you at the duel. Mendex Vale.
Brilliant.
Cool.
I will let Rachel respond to that
Yeah, 100%.
next week.
Yeah.
If she wants, or in our next epistolary phase. fantastic.
Only my bodily
Fantastic.
fluids are welcome in my
It's giving House of Cards in the most terrifying way, and I love it. But like Richard III, you know.
Okay, you're not like
It's
not like the
Richard
Kevin
III.
Spacey one. Okay.
No.
You're a better actor.
The accent makes it that, but
Sure,
it is
sure.
when in doubt, it's
Wow,
Richard III.
is he Frank? Wow, who knows? Maybe, who knows?
I think the accent's doing a lot of work on
yeah,
that, but I do love the sass.
I was wondering. I was like, what did this feel? Yeah. Ouch.
I will say I've watched some House of Cards as I've prepped Gilded Thrones because
Oh, yeah.
it's
a great show.
Just putting it all on the production and like the writing.
Oh, yeah.
It is all around amazing.
That's very good.
The original
Not
one
just
in the UK is
because
pretty
not
good, too.
just because of one extremely problematic person.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's other great performances in it,
Robin Wright's great in that show.
which is fantastic. Jenny.
But yeah, the end of season 2, episode 1 is quite exquisite.
I don't remember.
The original
I
UK
don't
one's not
know.
bad.
Ooh, I'll have to watch it. Is there a Southern man in that one?
No.
Imagine.
Then I don't.
Wouldn't
I'm
that be
sorry.
strange?
Don't think it's as good.
What are you doing here? Why are you a barrister? Anyway.
Brilliant. I know you have,
I have one more
letter.
I have one more.
Why don't we
We'll do-
shift?
we'll do it back and
yeah,
forth?
we'll do
I
it back
like
and
it.
forth
I
since
like
there's
it.
2 and 2, which is
I like it.
perfect.
Great.
Okay. So the crumpled one, he takes out, leaves for a moment, and sort of leaves crumpled and pushes aside. But the fresh piece of paper takes out, starts writing it. And then since he doesn't, there's no necessary way that he would have to go physically deliver this.
Unless you decide otherwise.
Yeah.
Everyone has essentially cantrip magic in this
Yeah.
world. So you can choose to send it in a fun, cunty, magical way, or if you decide my character only has this one ability, that's fine. It is your baby and your ship to sail.
I do think whether or not he could have, I think that's actually much more likely. I think he very well could have developed other abilities, but given the nature of how he grew up and was pretty much forced into explicitly using one, I don't think he's ever delved into that.
So he's green when it comes to that.
It's like it would be a surprise to him if he suddenly could do that. So it's all he's known is. It's why he feels a bit uncomfortable around like footmen and whatnot, because he's like, no, that's just I feel I don't. Anyway.
Love it. Okay, cool. I
But
just
so he
wanted to
would
mark that.
probably ask someone in passing to Google it.
Ghosty.
One of the ghosts.
You write
That-
this letter,
yeah.
and the ghosties, these amorphous blobs, essentially of this cellophane-y, see-through magic, have just finished arranging your things in your room.
Excuse me?
They're, again, no fingers, just like part of their little amorphous little blob.
Do I feel anything from them?
Roll me a magic check.
I was like, that's
That's a fun question.
Like, are these sad ghosts? That's gonna make my heart.
7.
7? For a second, a split second, you taste hope.
Ooh, yikes. As soon as that flavor hits the back of his throat, there's a moment of hesitation. And then hands the freshly written letter to the Tide Shepherd, please.
And they just phase through the wall, a la Homer Simpson, taking your letter away with them. It's just kind of like they melt into the wall, and for a second you see the ripple of cellophane magic go over the entire wall, and then it's just a normal wall.
Fascinating. I think, there's...
Love the idea that it drops the paper.
It's just
It's gone.
And it has to
And
like,
it,
and then yoinks.
It's like the tiger in K-pop Demon Hunters with the
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love that moment.
Beautiful.
That made me fall in love with the
They
show
spend
right
a
then and
perfect
there.
amount of time. We can go into
Yes.
We can do that, yeah.
That's the Bards After Dark.
But that is the
K-pop
visual
Demon
that's
Hunters.
seen.
Yep.
Okay. So, the letter reads, on behalf of him who gathers us, I write to applaud your honor and attendance. Truth be told, my curiosity is the reason I write more than most. Your invitations all these years, quiet though they've been, have not gone unnoticed. I hope you understand my trepidation. What can one drop of water hope to do against the breaking of the tide? Perhaps on neutral ground we can find our common purpose.
perchance you'd find a friend within these words and I one within the reading. If all I hear of you and yours is true and clear, perhaps I would indeed bring starlight across their borders. I trust we'll have a chance to test our interests soon enough when we meet each other in the sand. Until then, Kay.
What was the sign off? I'm so sorry.
Until then, Kay.
Okay.
Okay.
The letter K? K.
Okay, period.
Okay.
Kay.
K.
Draws the thumbs up on that.
Okay.
This letter is delivered. The Tide Shepherd is sitting amongst the flowers and the hedges that aren't part of the hedge maze, but when you first exit the back of the palace, the Tide Shepherd is sitting at kind of a tea table, drinking a tea by themselves. This ghostie delivers the letter. Tide Shepherd places his tea down, takes up the letter, reads it, crumples it up, and then blows it out, and these mist particles float in the air, and our camera tracks the mist back through the palace, through the back door, up the grand staircase, under your door, until it comes to your your desk, and reforms the paper, now wet. And it reads, Kazaroth, I am always looking for more friends. Yours is a friendship I think I would value greatly. But I understand one must be careful amongst the wolves. I will see you on the field. I look forward to your prowess.
Okay.
And then it's signed Joaquim. Not Father Joaquim, not the Tide Shepherd. Joaquim.
Is the paper physical at this point?
It's physical. Yeah, it's just it's damp.
I was about to say, after that, very with the daintiness that isn't befitting of him most of the time, sort of picks it up and will just sort of lean it over like a little, I don't know.
Try it out?
Yes, try to be like, this has got to
Like a
get better
clothesline?
than this. Yeah.
Clips
like
it to the
anything,
AC.
yeah, genuinely, anything I can do to try and dry this thing out, because it does, it's like, that's really good. That's very good news for me. That makes me viscerally uncomfortable. I'm hanging
Wet
that
paper.
up. Just like,
Wet
dude,
paper.
this should melt. I don't like it, so put it over there.
Brilliant. Beautiful. Our camera now shifts to our sweet baby boy Alum of the Coven.
I guess I'll give him back to you.
Oh.
Maybe you can share
You
custody
can share
if you
him.
want.
We'll share custody to him.
Little brother to Dulcamara, the Flower of Death, and Melvira, the Tigress, and gave a great showing in the duel.
A really great showing.
I think some of the best flair I've ever seen.
Hey, you know.
Just a fun kid.
Great. This letter, remind me real quick, what was like the base magic? Because I loved it and I'm forgetting. What was the base magic you used for him? It was like...
It's fire.
It's just fire?
Fire.
Cool, incredible.
I'm
That's
gonna
what it was.
human torch
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. That is what it was. Okay, great.
But fire
Yes.
out your ass.
Fire out
Yeah,
my ass.
specifically,
Right.
When he really can't control it, it
It's
just
just-
automatically comes out of his butt.
Imagine Woody with that power.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
He would be the Lücan of this world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep that man in a locked room.
Speaking of Lücan, you're as you wake up and you're sitting in your room.
Helen?
As you wake up and you're sitting in your room, on your desk you see a poof of smoke and fire, and then scorch marks, and you go, sorry. And there is a letter, a crisp letter, to you. Do you open it? No.
I eat
All right,
it.
great.
Yes, I opened it.
Okay.
Nom nom nom.
Hi. You're really cool. You have cool magic. How do you do most of that stuff? You ever thought about sharing it? You're totally gonna win today. Don't tell my sister I said that! You have such cool power. I hope you're happy. If I had that much power, I would be happy. Okay, bye.
I love Alum. Alum is so much.
Alum
And then it. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't do anything.
I hope you're happy.
So this is in media res. This is before Lücan, you've headed out to meet Mio for her pre-training, and then to the duel. Lücan, do you want to respond? What do you do with the letter?
Fucking broke.
Ghosting this child?
Kid's gotta learn someday.
Damn.
His two parents over here.
Gotta humble him.
Full
It's
on,
okay.
full on
It's
syndrome.
it's been a week.
Never meet your
It
hero.
has been a week for us, but if we remember, Lücan has had a
So fair.
rough
So fair.
night and morning
Right.
of bad dreams.
So you're gonna take it out on a kid?
Crazy to wake up to. I hope you're happy though. Like, that's
That
why.
was wild.
But it wasn't okay. Yeah.
No, it was.
Yeah.
It was
like
perfection.
it was like a. I hope you're happy.
Now that you're choosing.
Oh, children can just cut through all the bullshit so well. Do you do anything with the letter?
He leaves it where it is. At that point, he was already getting ready to go. He leaves it where it is.
So you're like, oh, and maybe if I'm sad, I'll come back to this. Nice. Yeah. Beautiful. Love it. Love it.
Internally,
I love
he's
Alum.
like,
I love him.
Mio's gonna kick the shit out of this.
Mio's gonna kick the shit out of this kid.
She did.
Brilliant. Protect Alum at all costs.
Protect
Camera
Alum. Amazing.
then shifts again
Great.
over to Kazaroth's room.
Kazaroth has made sure there are no more Goosty ghouls in the room. Goosty ghouls. That I know of. I'm really trying to be like, what the hell is... I think for the few times that he's encountered such beings, I'll say, not his cup of tea. But he sort of flattens out a piece of paper that has been crumpled and recrumpled and uncrumpled countless times. And he just looks at it. And reading through it, my friend, before it edited sometime later, my only crossed out. I know not if they'll keep this from you. I know not if you'll want to read it if they don't. I hope you would. I hope what I saw today would not change the dreams we shared, the future you'd imagined. But I am no fool. I've had my share of hope dashed one too many times, and I have no doubt they'll seek to turn you into something gaudy, something lethal. In truth, I know you'd be a fool to ignore them. The power to change in the palm of your hand, what I would crossed out. I've decided, crossed out, not to stay. I doubt they'll mourn the loss of such a meager pawn when they've gained such, crossed out, a force in you. My friend, crossed out. I can't keep up this farce. The pain, the hurt, feeling it over and over, crossed out. Not without you. Please, if nothing else, don't lose yourself to this. Don't let them take you away from you. I hope, maybe I don't, and then it's scribbled out and unfinished. He picks up his pen for a moment, puts it back down, and just, for a moment, it looks as though he'll continue to edit. But then he crumples it back up and puts it in his pocket.
Boof.
Bam.
Beautiful.
Good
God,
golly.
what the fuck?
Don't let them take you from you.
Tough.
Gorgeous.
That sounds like a song. That sounds like song lyrics.
Yeah.
Don't let them take you from you.
I've talked to Joe Cleary from Stranger Things. We're working on it.
I like the guitar noise with the piano playing, Kyle. That was great.
Thank you.
It's Keto.
Yeah.
Before
I was saying bing.
before we move on to the duel
It was all encompassing.
and getting to know Jin Kazaroth a little bit more and fighting it out, I am going to go over the rumors again, since you missed Dan and you've not been here yet. And Dan, I know you have another rumor that you would like to talk about. So first, I'm just gonna speed run through the rumors from Miles. We have a carryover rumor from the previous rumors in episode 5. Someone has entered the Mage's duel under an alias. And the second rumor is a reminder that not all attendees hurry themselves to bed upon the closing of the evening's events. For those who may need a catch-up, suspicious noises were undoubtedly heard late into the night. It seems that the source of these sounds was none other than the chambers of Lord Mendak's Vale. Might the Diarchy's shadow spy be planning an unseating of his masters? Best to keep the noise to a minimum, if so, dear.
Thanks, Miles.
Rules from yours truly. I carried over the rumor, which has changed bit by bit each time. The Golden Flame is choosing not to govern his true feelings. The Flame of Destiny seems confused about whether he is consort to the current Empress or the future. My second rumor is Sovereign Emeritus Cynthia Almendares, former ruler of the kingdom, seems to be giving her child, Sovereign Rosalia Almendares, the cold shoulder. Their conversations at the court have been reported as terse. What rift has formed between two who are usually so close? Could it be that Cynthia sides with Federico Castillo and his plight with his disinheritance? From Kyle, we have the melon rumor that the Duke is allergic to melons.
Melons.
And we have the Diarchy Queens may have one too many right hands. They might want to keep an eye on what those many hands conceal. Many blades cut both ways.
Yo, what are all these fucking things about Mendex, y'all? What is?
Didn't say Mendex.
No, I know.
One too
And
many
then
hands.
from our dear Rachel,
Mendex.
whispered amongst the members of the court placing bets on the duel. Some nations might let their dogs off their leash today, but they will still be muzzled. At least their brief freedom might provide us some entertainment. And the Diarchy's event might not be as fair as they want us to believe. Keep an eye out how swiftly their own competitors rise to the top. Final duels are from Dan himself.
Rumors.
Sorry, what did I say?
The final duels.
The final duels. The final duels are from Dan, and Dan will duel.
Duel yourself.
It's
The
time!
final rumors. Would you like to read yours,
Sure.
please?
I'll read the one that you all read last week, which I love that you read last week. Some of the younger members of the duel are afraid that this public display of battle might show the world who they truly are. Just a fraud in sunglasses. Sorry, Rachel.
Catch it, Rachel.
And this is the other one I wrote. This is a carryover. The Golden Flame is using public attractions at the events of the carnival, the maze, and the duel to plot something.
I love it. So, moving forward, fun conversation starters. These rumors.
These rumors.
That's what you're planning, huh?
I don't even know.
Yeah, Luke.
Time
That was a
passes.
rumor before he even had a plan.
We see our heroes and villains move up through the cellophane mushroom circle, up those bands of ether magic to the arena that floats in the sky, you each receiving that ether magic wristband. It's so you can drink, and if you fall off, you won't die. Shout out to the Ugly series. This is my homage to them.
That's wild.
And just to reiterate, the arena, great stone arena. When you enter into the arena proper itself, on the inside band of stone down in like the pit, are etched diarchal language that kind of tells the story of like ether and what the ethermancers have discovered over millennia in terms of learning the craft of magic. And every once in a while it just pulses and you see this light travel through those letters around. The arena itself is stone, which you see has been repaired post the children's duel. And folks are starting to file in and take their seats. I'm going to describe again the mechanics for everyone and for the chat. So here we go, gang. Are y'all ready?
Go.
For this duel, there will be several phases. We have 4 rounds, I believe, for the adults. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 rounds. There's 12 competitors. 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4.
Oh, 4. You're right. I was counting the
the
winners.
fifth is
There's 4.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jared.
I don't know what
I never learned how to fucking count.
Hey, you said 4 initially. You were right there.
I played myself.
you had the confidants.
So, phases of the duel. The mage's duel is fought in structured rounds or fights, and each one escalates with magical freedom. So the first round, you can only fight with one type of magic and one type of weapon. All right. Second round 2, third round 3, final round all out. All out. When you enter the arena, or the launch pad room before you enter the arena, a diarchal Aethermancer places 3 arcane plates on your person. So you have 1 on your chest and 1 on each shoulder. These will absorb the brunt of the magical forces and the martial forces that come your way, right? When you are wearing these 3 plates, you are protected from any lethal damage. When a character with 0 plates remaining they are considered vulnerable to lethal effects should the duel escalate or continue beyond its original bounds. When the character that is competing loses all 3 plates, the duel is over, and the opponent is declared the victor. There is a way that this doesn't happen, and we'll get down to the nitty-gritty points about it in a second. Everybody got that squared away?
Yeah.
Okay. The goal is to break all 3 plates of your opponent.
Get those plates out.
Blessings of Halifax, which is where the chat comes in. All participants begin each duel with 3 Blessings of Halifax. Each Blessing of Halifax allows a duelist to roll a d6 to add to any one d20 roll. However, the next roll you make, you must roll that same die and subtract the result from that roll. It's like if you spend your 6 and then you have to take a breather. Yeah.
Love it.
You may choose to use this blessing before or after you know the outcome of your opponent's roll.
God. That's fine.
Additional blessings can be granted by the chat. So I hope you've been attending Bards Rewind and Bards of Crafts and saved up your points, because now it's time to spend them. Another note is style points. So in the diarchy, combat and magic are both considered an art and a science. And so during the Mage's duel, competitors are judged not just on effectiveness, but on elegance, creativity, and flair. So I, the DM, can award style points much like inspiration.
Hell yeah.
The chat gets to vote every duel to award an additional style point to the competitor they think gave us the most whimsy, gave us the most flair, most style. So the magic cannot just be effective. The fighting can't just be effective. It has to be beautiful. The beautiful game. Whoopsie. Duel resolution. When making, resisting, or maneuvering around an attack during a duel, characters engage in contested rolls using the following dice. Okay, ready? You will always roll with your fight die. Always, always, always.
Fight.
That represents your combat instincts, your overall knowledge, and just like form of fighting.
And some chutzpah as well.
Your chutzpah. Then depending on what you're doing, we will add magic, brawn, nimble, or charm. And we'll chat about that. The total result you add together compared against your opponent's roll, and the highest result wins the exchange. So as we learned last week, if you go on the defensive, you're not going to break a plate. But if you win the roll, no plate is broken, but you've like protected your plates as
Love
well.
Protect your blades.
So with the point system of the style points, you get a point for each plate broken, right? So if you win a duel, you get 3 points.
Makes sense.
If you earn extra style points, you can lose the duel,
Makes sense.
but still win it.
Yeah, if you got
Does that
2
make
plates,
sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
The duel will end when 3 plates are broken on a single player.
We're going golden snitch rules.
Yeah, it's essentially that mixed with like World Cup rules, with like when you end in a tie and then you go to like flags, you go to like penalties and stuff like that.
I'm out of my depth.
If like
I love sports.
in soccer, correct me if I'm wrong because I'm like
you understood the fantasy sport.
the fantasy sport. When you tie up certain teams, but in soccer they'll often look at like how many yellow cards a team has had if it's tied up, especially like at the end of the World Cup when it's like, well, we can't play another game.
Right.
So that's how it goes.
I love that.
Or they just do penalty kicks where they go back and forth until somebody misses.
So they go to penalty kicks, and then after that, if they're still tied up, then they go to how many like
good is
yellow
a
cards.
Pull up the
Yeah.
receipts.
That's so that's so cool though.
Oh, the gamification of it is fascinating.
Literally, it's like how were you a good team the entire time?
Yeah.
No,
That is pretty cool.
Love that. That football thing. It's got legs.
Yeah, it does. It does.
You think it'll stick around?
I think so.
The last thing about the mechanics
Double
before
tap.
we move on to the duel is every participant wears a mask. This mask can reflect the duelist's home region or culture. It can reflect a political message or statement that you want to make, or it can just be like thematic or a motif. You know, wow me with your whimsy. At the very last duel, the final, each contestant will remove their mask, and this is a showing of vulnerability, of truth, of transparency. And then each duelist will choose a spectator to receive this mask, which is a very high honor. You're granting it as one might do in like a duel, like a joust,
Your favor, yeah.
essentially.
You got those flowers.
We sure did.
Yeah, we did.
I will let whatever messy fucking bullshit comes from that for whoever ends up in the final duel.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so be spicy. We're here to play the game. But those are the mechanics. Does everybody have any questions?
That sounds good.
We're good? Fuck yeah. All right.
Ooh, question.
Yes.
Does the mask that you wear in the first duel have to remain the same through all the duels?
No, it doesn't.
Hell yeah. Thank
No.
you.
Why not? You want to change it up? Go
What are
for
you
it.
implying?
What
Huh?
are you implying?
What are you implying by that question?
I'm just asking questions.
Thinking you're gonna make it multiple rounds?
No.
Same. Here we go.
So we are going down this bracket a little funny tonight so that our dear Rachel, when she returns, is able to play as the character she is playing as. Our first duel of the evening will be Elro Coldheart and Argia the Pale Flame. So as we all file into the stadium, let me know for my player characters, where are you seated? Casca has taken a seat again next to the Duke.
The Duke?
Yeah, next to the Duke. The monarchs of all the nations are up in their special little box up there. But feel free. Where do the PCs sit for this duel?
I guess because there was time in between, so they got up and they stretched their legs. I assume Lücan is probably sitting with Mio,
Okay.
who has probably been like running down everything that happened in her duels, and been like looking for validation from being
Yes.
like, yeah, that was good.
Okay.
So I'm not sure, because at first he was sitting with Dulcamara, so I'm not sure what is going on with that now, but yeah.
Dulcamara is not present necessarily. I think she'd probably go meet up with Elro to give him like a go champ.
Go, champ.
Is that what they're calling it now?
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
We will see Dulcamara later. Jin, you enter the stadium and the arena.
I think truthfully, I would see whichever box the Duke is in, because I doubt I've had time to have a like, hey, how's it going?
I think, truthfully, they would find basically whatever Vorm, using theater terms, whatever Vorm is closest to the Duke's box. I don't think they'd like actually go in and sit down to watch. I think they would sort of stand in one of the Vorms, able to move if necessary, but still, of course, observing, having a vantage point of what's going on.
Love it. If like the table is the arena, circular, not manta ray shaped.
Yeah.
The monarchs are kind of seated here, and the Duke is off to the side, kind of over here. So I imagine you're probably in this bomb that's right here.
Love it. Absolutely.
Rafa?
Rafa is probably still near the magnetic tent area. She's not sitting though.
Okay.
She is standing.
Beautiful.
The Mandex Vale is, where are the queens?
They're up in that box. Which you could go up there and lurk behind them if you want.
100%. He will be standing between the two of them. He'll be standing behind them. And behind him are two eyes. Two purple eyes that shift, go here and here.
When you enter the box, you see Sovereign Emeritus Cynthia Almendaris kind of give you a sidelong glance, and then turn back to the crowd.
He is there a seat behind them?
Nope.
Then he'll stand.
Okay. Brilliant. The lights dim.
The sun?
The sun goes out. That's the end.
No,
Someone unplugged it.
There's a great big flash around the arena in that text, and you see that Æther cord come down and a microphone form itself, and Harold Montjoy walks out from the entryway where the competitors come out from and takes up the microphone. And the crowd starts going crazy. You see, like, the Imperium is got signs up for their people, which we'll get to later. You've got, like, everybody in the Imperium's dressed in white because it's the color of death. You have the kingdom here dressed in mostly silvers and blues, holding up banners. They have quite a few people competing. For Sai, for Galan de Vega, for Jin Kazaroth. I think that's all of the kingdom people, but I might be forgetting something. And then you've got the coven dressed in greens and blacks and reds. Lots of red, especially to cheer on their flower of death with her fire magic. And then you have the diarchy, the biggest group of people. And they seem to have a lot of signs for the Windweaver. The Windweaver and Renza Knock. Harold Montjoy.
Yeah, Merritt's also chilling somewhere.
Oh, I guess, yeah, Merritt. Well, the Windweaver is Merritt.
I know, I was saying, I forgot to mention what she was doing. She's chilling somewhere.
Okay.
Sorry.
She's getting in the zone.
Auto zone.
Harold Montjoy takes up the microphone.
She's jumping off of the thing.
For our first duel in the main event, we have hailing from the coven, the frigid one himself.
Ooh. Okay, Harold.
Elro Coldheart, son of the second house. The audience goes nuts.
Jesus. Fuck Elro, I guess.
I mean,
The frigid one.
Yeah. Fuck Elro.
take your shirt off. It's Elro. I mean, wouldn't Elro do that? He'd take a shirt off.
Not in the first round.
Whoa, yeah, you can't use all the magics, right?
Yeah, you can only use one weapon in the first round, right?
Lance spreading into it.
Right?
Rachel, come back to me. Rachel, come back to me, please. As Elro walks out of this this football stadium entrance, what's he wearing and what does his mask look like?
Alright, so Elro, he's looking pretty fucking fly, not gonna lie. Ayo, there's a good rhyme for you. He's got this skin tight, it's not a bro tank, but it's like a sleeveless, skin tight shirt that is bone white, like the
So bro tank.
But it's not a bro tape. It's not like the thin. It like goes all the way out.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
It's like a cutoff.
Like
a cutoff.
yeah, but it
Okay.
doesn't. It's just around the arms. It's not like a. It's not a muscle tee.
Okay.
It's just like a.
Like you just.
But it's still like that's like a classic like 80s like workout shirt.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it,
still like a
especially
bro
with you
tape.
wearing that bandana. It's perfect.
Oh, he's showing off his bod in this. That's why it's skin tight. So it's skin tight. It kind of the neckline. You got the thick like shoulder tank top things. The neckline comes around and then it dives into a pretty deep V. And from that deep V, from the center of it, going down and across his torso is this line of like ice blue, essentially. So it's bone white and then that one ice blue line that goes from the V of that neckline all the way down and across his torso. His pants are these dark green, think like essentially Under Armour, like kind of like legging it-esque, like very fitted to the legs. And they bleed into his footwear, which is essentially think like wetsuit boots. So they're not like real boots. They're just like fabric essentially around his foot and his ankle.
Okay.
Um,
It's literally like superhero costume
Yeah.
boots.
Kind
Yes.
of, yeah,
I was
yeah,
about to say- I was thinking the
exactly
same
that.
thing.
Yeah, but there is no traction on the
Cosplay only.
there's no traction on
I
the
see
No
what you're
function,
getting at.
foot.
I see what you're getting at.
yes. And so that is what he's wearing on his bod. His mask is that same ice blue strip that's going across his body. It's that ice blue mask made from ice with it like jutting and jagging at different angles all around. But right above his eyes, pretty much like in the dome of his forehead, carved out of that ice, etched are the triple moons of the coven.
Fuck yeah.
And then you have the ice coming out from it.
Love it. Brilliant. You take your place, and then Harold Montjoy takes the microphone again after nodding to you and goes, "And the contender, daughter to the high priestess of the coven herself, Argia the Pale Flame." Argia comes out.
She's a flame.
She is wearing this like floor-length black gown, long sleeves, high neck. She walks to the center, looks at you, winks, and then from her heart center, white flame starts to erupt and burn away the black outfit until she is wearing this skin-tight catsuit that looks like it's coals that have been like placed on her body, and glowing beneath it is what would be lava, but the lava is tinted white. So it's just glowing and pulsing. And she stands and takes a defensive stance. "You ready, cousin?"
I see you came to win. Looks and everything.
Try to keep up.
Let's do it.
Harold Montjoy nods to you both. "Make your nation proud." He tosses the mic up into the air, and then Æther steps up this invisible spiral staircase. The Æthermancers planted around the arena wave their arms, and that cellophane magic seals you in, so if any errant spell comes, it's not going to beam a spectator, and you can't escape. And then Temperance Viol, Queen of the Diarchy, stands. The crowd goes wild, and they bang the gong. The fight begins. Miles,
Yo, let's go.
Fight.
Are we
What do you
doing,
do?
Are we doing back and forth like we did last time, or are we
Yes.
just going? Okay.
how else would we do
Well, I
it?
just didn't know. I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know if you were gonna. If it was different for the kids
Yeah,
versus the
we've done this
adults.
one before.
Elro is immediately going to, once the gong hits, he's going to one hand in front of him, locked eyes with Argia, one hand in front of him. The floor is going to freeze, and he's going to shatter the floor and bring up
these like spikes. Essentially.
Okay. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to hit a plate?
He's waiting to see what Argia's move is going to be, so he's holding these up, and then depending on her move, he is going to fling them, probably one to each.
Okay. Roll me a magic check, and would you say this is defense, or would you say this is fight? Or is it fight or magic? Wait, sorry, my brain. It's a fight roll. Are you rolling magic, or are you trying to distract?
I'm rolling magic.
Magic? Okay. I forgot to describe Argia's mask. She wears this silver mask that the light catches and reflects, kind of like Soledad's dress, and it is griffin wings that come off of her head as an homage to the kingdom.
Hell yeah.
What'd you get?
Got a 19.
19. Argia sees this happen, and she knows you, baby. She waves her arms around her, and starting from her wrists, a la Spider-Man, this white flame shoots out and creates this coiling boa constrictor, giant boa constrictor made of white fire that coils around her and is going to melt the ice that has come up into the air. So I am going to roll magic and fight and see what we get.
I know. This is so hard because they know each other's magic so well.
Freeze more.
All right.
Just more cold.
It's a tough ask to be fine with us.
That's a 13. So it's too late. She swirls this boa constrictor around her. Take it away.
Elro breaks those shards of ice, has them drawn, basically just in position, ready to aim at Argia. And as soon as Elro knows what she's gonna do. It's like they can read each other's thoughts about a thought in advance of what's actually happening. And so before she even has the thought to melt all that ice, he's sending those babies straight through.
Love it. Real quick, you got a blessing of Halifax touch.
Thank you.
That ice crystal comes through, and there's just a chink in this snake going by, and our camera follows that ice through as it twirls, and it hits Argia right in the chest.
I was going to say the chest one is
and the chest plate breaks and matches the ice that is in the air. Crowd goes wild. Reset.
Give him the chair.
And I gotta remove one of these.
Oh yeah.
All right. Argia, now on the defensive after losing one plate, claps her hands in front of her, and that snake that was swirling around her funnels into her hand, and you see this charged up fireball start to pulse, and she's gonna shoot a concentrated beam of white fire right at you. What do you do?
All right. Elro, he still has those ice shards drawn up. He is going to summon them all against him to create essentially a wall of ice in front of him.
Okay. Roll a fight and a... No,
It's
it's
a nimble?
magic.
Magic? Fight
It's
magic?
magic, yeah, because it's magical defense. So I'm gonna say that.
And it's only about, it's a wall, just so you as Argia know, it's only about the size of his body.
Okay.
So it doesn't, it's just to literally block him.
Okay.
So just so you know.
Okay.
Oh no! 16?
22.
All right, I will not play or roll a blessing.
Are you
this
sure?
Go around. I want to see what happens.
Okay.
We're early, baby. We're early.
This anime-style charged-up fireball shoots straight for your chest, and it just burns a hole. Ice like mist forms in the air as it shoots through your ice shield and whacks you right in the chest. Your chest plates shatter again, and your whole icy wall that you've built crumples to melted snow around you. Argia looks at you, takes her hands, and then, whilst maintaining eye contact, her hands smoldering, does this.
As he gets up, show off.
Reset. All right. Did you remove a ribbon?
Oh, yes, thank you. Sorry, keep me
This is so
honest.
cool.
Those are really cool.
This is so sick.
Get off.
Bards and
Ayo.
Crafts.
Bards and Crafts.
Although Bards and Crafts did reveal that the first letter of each nation does spell dick.
Dick.
Nice.
And I didn't mean to do that.
Well,
Subconsciously, Hannah probably. did.
subconsciously, Hannah, you might have.
Chair.
To be fair,
might
there is a
have.
dick in the continent.
Ayo.
Oh.
Okay. So we have
close.
one each down.
One each.
Chest.
One down each, yep.
I thought I had a sneeze. No.
I thought it was a sneeze.
Okay.
That was right.
I thought it was
right.
there, but then it left. Gong. Reset.
Gone reset.
Elro's also going to take a bit of a defensive stand this time, so with a flick of his wrist, he's a very large, probably the size like a hula hoop sized ice shield is coming up, and he's also going to form an ice dagger. Pretty long. It's not necessarily a dagger. It's like a
Like a short sword.
in between like an actual sword and a dagger, so a short sword, if you will. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, just of ice though. It's
Okay.
it's purely of ice, and he's just going to
Love it.
stand in the defense.
We see that ice shield. You flick your fingers lazily like we saw in the introduction, and that ice shield forms once more, and you form that dagger, which it builds out crystal by crystal until it's quite long. I need you to roll a fight and a magic check again. And then Argia, seeing you take a defensive stance, she's a straight-on fighter, so she is going to take her arms and throw them up to the sky. White flame shoots out of her arms, and white flame shoots out of her feet. She takes off up the ground, so she's hovering just above the ground, and the white flame that she's shooting out of her hands starts to form this giant eagle that is going to try to dive bomb you and get your plate. So I'm gonna roll fight magic.
I'm adding
I was
a
thinking it's
Blessing of Halifax to
Gin,
this.
Gin Grey.
It's not looking good.
Oh no.
I rolled a 1 for my blessing.
Could have been worse.
It could have been worse. So it's a total of 13 for me.
21.
Motherfucker!
Come on, you gotta roll better. I want to watch Elro and Lücan fight.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. I have an idea. Okay.
Her idea
Okay.
better be to win.
Oh, well, you're too focused on Argia taking off the ground. And Argia, she shoots this giant eagle made of fire up above the heads of the spectators. You hear an eagle screech, and then it dive bombs you. You are focused here, your shield's out here, and at the last second you try to turn and pivot, but you're just too late, and that eagle hits your shoulder, and we see another plate burst. Remove a ribbon.
Alright.
Oh.
Coven crowd goes wild, but they're also conflicted because
It's
they're
both
two
of
people.
them.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Alright. So now I have to subtract a blessing from this one. Okay. Alright.
What do you do for the attack?
Where is Argia?
She's just hovering about 6 feet off the ground.
Okay. Elro is first going to summon. He's going to do a very similar thing where he's going to freeze the ground, but instead of breaking it into ice shards, he's going to break it into snow.
Okay.
And he's going to whip it around in a blizzard to throw Argia off. And while the blizzard is happening, he's going to, a la earthbending, but it's ice. He's going to do the steps, those big ice steps to get up to where Argia is during this blizzard. And he's going to take the shield away, separate both of that long sword into 2 shorter daggers, and he's going to go for both shoulders.
You could separate them into 2 different short swords, but because you chose a short sword, that's the only kind of weapon you can choose. You can't change it to a dagger.
Okay, so 2
Yeah,
short swords.
yeah,
Okay,
just so you know.
okay, that's yes.
Cool.
That's fine.
I love it.
Okay.
Fucking sexy.
What do you want me to roll?
me a. I would say fight and magic, or you could do fight and charm because you're trying to distract Argia.
His charm is really low.
Well, it's your choice. I'm giving you the choice.
It's magic. Everything he's
Okay.
doing is the blizzard
Then
plus
roll
the
fight
ice is magic.
and magic.
And I have to Can I question above table? I'm assuming yes, but can you? On this roll, I'm gonna have to subtract a Blessing of Halifax. Could I still also roll Blessing of
Yeah.
Halifax on top of it? Okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
The dice god loves the
down.
chaos.
Jesus,
Frank him.
Okay.
Horrendous rolls.
I know!
Do you use
Okay,
the
and
selenite?
then minus this. 8. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna roll 2.
You got it. Gotta go for it.
Okay, this one's done.
6
Damn.
and 6, and then your next
So
roll's
I
gonna
already
be
subtracted
10.
1, and it's down to 8. So
You just need 2
I will
sixes.
say I do want to give you a style point for the earthbending stairs because I'm
thank you. It's like
partial to
those like
Avatar: The Last
jutting
Airbender.
at an angle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can
So
see
he's
it
like
so
he's
well.
like
This whole
like
thing, I'm
leaping
ready
from
to go.
one to the other.
So you have a style point for me.
Okay, fantastic. Okay. Back up to 11.
Let's go.
14.
Everything turns around.
Plus a style point.
14.
Oh wait, I don't add that on, right? No, okay. So just 14.
That's your final
14.
thing. All right, Argia sees you walking up to her, and she's just going to try to avoid via like a cartwheel in the air. So hers is purely defensive, trying to get out of the way. I'm gonna roll nimble and fight,
Okay.
Nimble and bite.
which her nimble is fine. It's just fine. So we'll see. That's a 12.
Oh, 14. I got a 14, baby.
Argia, as she tries to cartwheel out of your way, you catch her as her head is like underneath. You just catch her real fast with your dagger.
Just get 1.
Yeah, and you just get the 1 plate.
Okay.
So
We're
I will
even.
remove
We're even.
2.
2, 2.
Hell yeah.
Love it. The dice
You
love it.
just need a big roll to counter this minus 6.
But
right
now on this next one, I have to subtract 2 blessings.
At least
you-
it's not 3.
Do you have to re-roll the dice, or is it
Yeah.
the dice you roll?
No, I have to
You
re-roll
roll it again. On the
Okay.
Halifax.
So you could only
could-
subtract
okay.
once.
It could, yeah. If
Okay, it could be
Halifax.
better.
yeah,
Okay.
it could be better. Hopefully you don't roll a 6.
Genius.
Isn't it fun?
That's really good. I love it. I love it.
You
All
just
right.
like, overextend.
Elro is going to stay up on one of those like ice plinths, essentially, to have the high ground.
Okay.
Um,
Argia wraps her arms around herself, and from behind her, this white flame starts to envelop her until a giant tiger forms, and she's inside of it. And the tiger is going to try and come and tackle you
tackle
with his big tiger fire paws.
as Argia is doing that, Elro just goes, "You know I hate that." He hates it.
What does Elro do?
Okay, as he sees that, he is going to frozone his way to kind of give him more distance, essentially, in between him and Argia. And he is going... What do I want him to do here?
There's so many options.
I know, and I'm just like, I'm piecing together the best how he will win.
You have to see it. See the opening
Yeah,
thread.
your mind moves towards
Imagine
the most
yourself
dominant
winning. Visualize it. Push yourself further.
So Argia is inside of the tiger.
thought. Yep.
Freeze tiger.
She is the eye of the tiger.
Hey,
That is kind of what I was thinking. Elro he's gonna say, "I hate when you do that," and he's gonna hold out his hands and just freeze her.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I hope it works.
simultaneously
That's so
in
cool.
freezing her, he's going to try to shoot a shard of that like freeze it, break a shard, and then shoot
Yeah.
it into that
Yeah,
last
I
thing.
can see it. I can see it. Beautiful. Love it.
Yeah.
Roll me magic fight, and I'm gonna roll magic and.
It's time. I believe.
It's
gotta be
I
now.
believe.
I didn't mean for that one to fall. Whatever. Okay.
If you don't know,
Can I-
if
if
you
I-
didn't mean to, you didn't mean to.
It cocked. It cocked.
You didn't mean to. You didn't. You're fine.
Okay. What is that?
It's not
But I have to subtract these two.
25.
Please be a 1. Please be a 1.
Was it a 6?
That was a 4. 18. I do have one more I could add.
Go for it.
Well, I'm gonna see what this is first.
Argia rolled a crit fail for her fight or her magic, and an 11 for her fight, which brings it up to 14.
Then
Wait,
I
no,
don't need
14,
that.
15, 16, 17, 18. And yours was what?
18.
18.
Do you have one left?
I do.
Should we?
You gotta do it.
Roll
You
it
gotta
off.
do it. You gotta
roll it
do it.
off. Let the dice decide.
Okay.
Well, I guess Argia's just on the defense.
No, she's trying to tackle you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
She's trying to tackle you off the thing and crack your.
All right.
Yeah. You ready?
No.
Slanjavar.
Slanjavar.
What'd you get? I also got a
No! These cousins, man.
Just the.
Do you have another one?
What do we? No, this is my last
All right,
one.
we gotta roll another d6 and let's just.
Who got the most
Do you
yellow
have?
cards?
Do you have another one?
I
Because
do. I actually
thought
have
you
two
got-
more, so I'll spend both
Did
of
you get
mine for us to use. So Argia's used all her blessings of Halifax.
Well, but they're for our. So like, you as Argia could roll another one and beat. me.
But this is just like more to like decide the final game. So I like a roll off better.
Okay. Okay. So just
yeah.
a d6.
Yeah.
I thought I was a miscalculation.
You're
Miles.
fucking kidding me.
Miles.
My dice hate
Get
me.
a different
Fucking
sided ice.
kidding me.
What did you get?
I got a 2.
Motherfucker!
Wow.
No. Fuck the
Damn.
blonde man, I guess.
Argia takes you down to the ground.
man, I guess.
This icy blast coats the tiger's nose, and you see the ice crystals start to grow over its face. But then a wave of fire pushes from the hackles of the tiger back up the neck and over the face to rebuke it. And then this fiery tiger tackles you to the ground and breaks your plate. Duel is over. However,
It's two and 3 though.
Is she going for the kill?
You gonna kill her cousin?
she's gonna fucking kill her cousin.
You've heard of kissing cousins. This is
This is
killing
killing
cousins.
However,
Killing
Arguably more acceptable?
Yeah, well.
Arguably.
No.
Arguably.
Neither are good.
Arguably.
where are we with the
Both not
style
great.
points?
Is bad.
I think you're just.
But is it worse than incest?
Well, oh,
It
it's
seems
way
like-
closer. It's way. Oh no!
It's
We're
It's
waiting
less
for the
uncomfy.
style points poll to go because.
Oh my god, it's a nail biter.
Duel
Okay,
has
my
Elro
ended.
God.
got a style point.
Yeah, duel has ended.
I
So
would
now
say
we're back.
Argyle was
Argyle.
Argyle. Argle.
Argle.
Oh my god, it's fucking.
Gargle Argle.
This duel in the chat, or this poll in the chat is so fun to watch. Oh shit! Okay.
Whoa!
Wow.
However, because Elro did it with more pizzazz, he wins the duel.
Whoa! 3 to 4.
Because you gained style points.
Because you gave a style point earlier.
I gave him a
I
style
tried to
point.
too.
And it was, what was it on here?
Chat one.
And even
I'm
though
not-
I would give myself a style point for the tiger.
The tiger
like,
was pretty
yeah,
fucking sad.
You still got the style point from the chat. So,
My neck and
Elro Coldheart. Harold Montjoy comes down and announces
battle
your
in the
name
war.
to the crowd. The coven goes wild. You're the most powerful mage besides Ilin, as reports have said, right? You are number 2 in the coven where it is a mageocracy and magic is everything. Crowd's going crazy. Argia walks up to you. I'll call it a draw.
Maybe if I teach you some of my tricks. Yeah? Teach you how to do that cool thing with the ice jumping up. I'm sure you could do something like that with your fire. I'll train you.
Okay, cousin. She holds her hand out to shake your hand.
Elro, he looks at her hand. He's gonna smack it away and just hug her. Just go for it.
Argia wraps their hands because she's quite short, so she wraps her arms around your neck and gives you a squeeze, and then lets go. She does take off her mask and brings it over to Federico in the stands
Oh.
and hands it off to him before she
Love.
exits.
Someone in the stands goes.
So cute.
I wanted them to kill each other.
This is where we're at.
What is it called when cousins kill each other? Because there's like patricide, fratricide, sororicide.
What?
Cousin-side.
Cousin-side.
Cousin-side. Brilliant. That
Let's
duel
go.
ends.
GG.
Why'd you do that?
GG.
'Cause it's sad, so.
GG, y'all.
GG.
GG.
G fucking G.
I am going to say here is where we will take our break.
Okay.
We'll take an early break, and then we will come back for the duels of Cy Valany versus Merritt Lorenzae, and then Jin Kazaroth versus Poppy Tide Shepherd.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's
we
fucking
ready
go.
for it? Amazing. So go grab a drink, grab a snack.
Go piss, girl.
We'll catch up on chat redemptions, but we'll see you in about 16ish minutes.
This bitch empty. Yay! That was really loud. I'm so sorry. I'm really
Yeah,
sorry.
Mike, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
fair.
that. That was really.
I
Just
thought
like,
we'd do it every. I get really excited.
I
That's
love
good.
it. I can't believe it's taken us this long to figure out that we should open with vines. After like 4.5, 5 years, we were like, oh, this is
Not just
on
Will
brand.
going not that. That's not weird Legend of Zelda sounds. You don't appreciate.
Yeah. I do love that though.
Welcome back to the realm known as Arcadia. We finished off the first duel between the cousins Elro Coldheart and Argia the Pale Flame, with Elro winning because of his style points.
You got that swag, baby.
And the additional style point that was awarded from the chat, which is so fantastic. I love how that works out.
Yeah, thank you.
The arena is cleared, the Aethermancers remove the cellophane magic, Argia and Elro exit, and then the next duel promptly begins with... Let me pull up my notes to make sure I do the correct announcements. Harold Montjoy comes down from above with Albany Orsino leaning up against one of the Voms, waving their hands to help them Æther step down. The Æther microphone comes down. Albany Orsino says, "For our second fight."
You mean Harold Montjoy?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I got you.
I have ADHD.
I was like, damn, Albany really does. He got all those hats.
ADHD.
I have
Now,
ADHD.
now, are you saying Harold Montjoy or Harold Montjoy?
Oh my God! Don't do. I don't.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes. They're spelled different ways, but it's the same.
Yep.
Well,
He goes by Harry when he's nasty.
Harry Harold.
Harry
In
Harold.
the
Yeah.
sheets.
For our second fight.
Harry, if you're not.
He's Harry in the sheets.
Harry in the sheets.
Harold in the streets.
Harry in the driver's
sheets.
seat. Oh wait, that's Jerry in the driver's
This fandom is a prism.
All right, SEAL Team 7.
seat. Jerry
This
in the
fandom is a
driver's seat.
prism.
That's my favorite. I love that. Jerry in the driver's
Help me! For our first contender, Cy Valany, of the ancient and noble house of Valany, hailing from the kingdom. The kingdom stands erupt. You see a bunch of young, mask-presenting people screaming really, really like at the top of their lungs, waving their hands at Cy Valany. There's a few like young, femme-presenting people who are fanning themselves and finger-waving at him. Cy. Describe your fit and describe your mask. Danny Boy's Jaeger inside Valany.
Out walks a gorgeous individual. I am just going to describe this as Miles sees on my screen. Out walks a gorgeous individual. Struts out actually, just like that.
Serve, maybe.
It
Like, it's like he's on a runway.
Yeah,
It's like he literally is on a runway.
Yes,
As he-
yes, go Diva.
As you see, his outfit is split directly in half, from a bright red to a bright blue.
Ooh,
And you can see down the center, he wears, at the bottom, he wears these just what look like normal pants, one being that bright red and one being that bright blue. And then flourishing
Nailed it.
flourishing out from the sides is like a hoop dress that comes down a little bit.
like a court train?
Sure, that one.
Where it's only in the back?
It's on the sides in the back.
The sides of the back.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Court train.
And that is the what's over here. Like if this leg is red, this is blue, and this leg is blue, this is red. So it's opposites down here, and similar to Elroy. What did I say? Y'all, I don't know how to
You
speak.
said Elro and then went to I, and so I think it was Elroy.
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 His boy
Elroy.
Fuck me.
It's
a
okay,
jet
lots
set.
going on. Lots going on.
Similar to Elroy. We'll get there. A deep V of a sheer shirt
Love
that
it.
shows off massive, actually quite toned, rather toned pecs and a six-pack that's there, and this deep V that comes up and like is a sheer shirt that's like, or almost tank top that comes up here and then wraps up into here on like a choker that's around his neck, and then florals out in the side, these flares, the red being here is like this flare of almost fire, and this is like a flare of water. And then on the arms are more of a skin tight, like kind of Under Armour thing.
You're dressed like Will Ferrell and the other guy from Blades of Glory.
I was literally
Yes.
thinking,
as one
that's
Yes.
person.
I was thinking, do we want to watch him perform a Queen cover, or do we watch
That-
him
yeah.
fight? It's so funny, yeah.
Yes, and his mask is again also split red and blue, but this time it like the mask almost looks like it moves. If you it's like one of those things that if you look at the eyes, they like follow you and what have you. The mask moves, so like the side that is blue waves like water, and the side that is red, thank you, like shimmers like fire. And they both like kind of careen up like horns, so they like start here and then come up and like swirl back. And on his side is a simple little rapier, not little rapier, normal size rapier. And he struts out, and then he stops, poses and goes, "I'm here."
Make him work for it.
Yeah, it's literally that
Bitch.
pigeon.
That vibe.
I'm here. It's not a pigeon. It's an owl.
Oh, it's an owl?
It's a little
Yeah.
baby owl.
I know my birds.
Dare you? Whoa.
I'm so
Travis-
sorry to the owl community.
Owls, pigeons, same thing, right?
Whoa.
No, pigeons are government spies. So
Pigeons don't exist.
that is something Rachel, you're watching, I know you are, believed when there was COVID lockdown that
Birds aren't real.
she was like, oh, they're just replacing the batteries in the pigeons. They need this all to go inside.
Crazy to throw Rachel under the bus.
When she
Really,
came in, like,
really throw Rachel.
It
on
was
the
That's
a
what
very
you get, Rachel.
It was a very long bit where somebody said like, "Oh, haven't you heard birds aren't real?" And Rachel like looked into it. It's a very funny conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
It's
Like, it's not
hilarious.
even a-
conspiracy.
It's not a conspiracy theory. It is a
Joke.
Yeah.
It's a
conspiracy
joke.
theory.
I really thought you were gonna. It's a.
But then
proven
Rachel would be
fact.
like, have you
it's
ever
true.
seen a baby pigeon? And I think about it and I go, no.
Yeah, I've never seen a baby
haven't.
pigeon.
Yeah, they're made in the Statue of Liberty and sent out.
Anyway,
Amazing. Sai, way to go. You're posing there.
Great.
You're like, the fans are freaking out. There are gals, guys, theys, them. They have bouquets of flowers that you know are going to be tossed your way at some point.
Probably some underwear too.
Get it?
Harold Montjoy takes up the microphone once more. And their opponent, Merritt Lorenzae, Wind Weaver. Crowds erupt in cheers
we've that wind.
of the diarchy.
God, win.
Merritt Lorenzae, as you exit the VOM, what are you wearing and what's your mask?
All right. Merritt is decked out in a dark navy, but kind of like a deep navy blue outfit that's kind of robe style, where it's crossed over a little bit. Kind of has a. I'm thinking like in Last Airbender, like the water benders and that kind of stuff. Like it's the blue that kind of like hangs down a little bit, puffy pants underneath. So it's like she's dressed like Korra from The Legend of Korra.
Love it.
Effectively.
Fucking love it.
Period.
Like arms completely bare. Hair is tied up in like a messy swirl of a bun.
Oh, with like curls coming loose.
And her mask is made of raven's feathers.
Love it. You got another lesson of Halifax from the chat.
Yes.
overfloweth.
Ugh.
My cup when it's.
I'm overflowing.
Or not Sai. I'm Harold Montjoy. You're Sai Valany. Who am I?
Who am I?
Do you really want to know?
No, I don't.
I'm not the day.
I was going for Spider-Man. So we move on.
For honor, for glory, but mostly for flair. Make your nations proud. Sends the microphone up. Æther steps up. Temperance steps forward with the gong and the mallet. Whacks it. And the next fight begins.
Fuck yeah.
What do y'all do?
Put him in a
Do you want to go first?
Leave that window, E.
Merritt is hoping to like get the first move,
Oh. Okay.
but I'll defer to you.
I think Sai starts to looks at you and go, God, you look good, and just starts walking towards, strutting towards, and then all of a sudden, you see him go like strutting, like walk, strut, run, strut, and throw his hand towards the ground in front of him, and then just fall forward, and he disappears. And then behind, while he throws this hand forward and that hand back there and falls forward, and you hear behind you, nah! And behind you, he's thrown a portal in front of him and fallen through the portal, and behind you is coming towards you with a rapier behind you.
All right, going for a shoulder plate.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, love it. So you're gonna roll magic and fight. Merritt, what are you doing?
Merritt is going to try and use her sense of the air around her and how something behind her was. I mean, also the but the appearance of something out of thin air disrupts the flow, and she can feel it. So she's gonna dodge.
She's gonna dodge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Using her wind sense.
How does she dodge?
The air around her like moves her, and her feet kind of like slide across the ground to like.
Ooh, I love it. So roll a nimble and a fight check for me.
It can't be magic, because she's using magic. She's not doing nothing with the feet, sees.
Okay, roll a fight and a magic check.
Fighting for thy life. I appreciate it.
It's a big difference in die. Okay.
Why?
Yes.
I didn't have another pen back here. I'll have
And
my Sonove pen. So.
Everyone got upset when I wiggled the goose. I get it. I understand. No one got upset with the goose. They did.
I get upset.
I love
when
the
see
goose. Floppy
It's
goose.
when you choked the goose.
I was stressed, okay? Yeah, I've been choking the goose these days.
Been choking the goose
No.
these days.
That's a 19.
That's a
19?
21.
I'm gonna use a Blessing of Halifax then.
Okay. Are you gonna use Blessing of Halifax?
Bullshit.
Are you gonna take it?
Wait.
They're not going for a plate. They're just avoiding your attack. So you wouldn't
I'll
lose
take
a plate.
it.
You're gonna
Or,
take it.
I won't. Yeah, I won't use the blessing.
Cool.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 5,
A
so that
5?
brings me to 24.
Okay. We see Cy Valany diva strut forward and then
Diva down.
just tip forward and fall through the floor, through a portal. And laws of physics don't exist for Cy Valany, baby. They come out behind Merritt from another portal, rapier already brandished, going for a shoulder. But Cy Valany kind of gave themselves away, and Merritt is in tune with the intricacies of the wind that moves around the people, and just ever so slightly shifts on a bed of air. And we see Merritt's hair flow to the side, and your rapier just cuts a little bit of her hair, but misses a plate.
Shit.
Reset. Temperance bangs the gong. Next round.
Around at the air keeps swirling around her, and in an array around her, tiny pockets of air form into small bullets. And it's just a fucking rain down.
He will clap his hands and dissipate the portals and throw one in front of him and one behind you, so that the bullets go into the portal and back into you.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, so you're gonna roll a magic and a fight check.
Yes. Could be charm. He goes. Fuck you.
Are you trying to distract him, deceive him, or are you trying to?
I think just it can be that that like the bullets are meant to distract him, not hurt. I guess no, maybe he's not trying to distract him.
Are you trying to go for a plate?
With the bullets?
Yeah.
I want the bullets to go back and hit her.
Okay, so then magic and fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Magic
That's it.
control.
I love the redirected stuff.
Magic and fight, you said?
Yeah, magic and fight.
Yeah.
This character's ability is inspired from Nav from Hunter x Hunter. If you haven't watched it, go watch it.
Man is stressed.
Yes.
18.
18?
17.
Did you roll your blessing of Halifax too
I
to
did.
subtract?
I rolled it. Yeah.
Do you either of you want to use a blessing of Halifax?
Am I going to lose a plate?
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
how
coming
this-
from
that's
behind.
how this
That's a
works.
broken mechanic, but that's fine. I'll use one of mine.
Hey, it's about having fun. It's
Yeah,
it's about the
Ooh,
flair.
I'll
but
use
if the
6.
portal is coming from behind, how would the bullets hit
The bullets
one
go
of
Because the
through-
plates
the
wrap
bullets-
around your shoulders
The bullets
like
go
this.
through this
Oh.
portal
Yeah.
and back. It's like they're
Right.
going. Yeah. So the portal's in front of him.
Yeah.
And then it's behind Merritt. So the
Right, so
shoot-
it come.
it go back
Come.
and
Oh, somebody
Silence.
said
Silence.
Siri, and my computer thought we were talking
silence
to it.
No.
as
Oh my god.
I will.
She's
I
listening.
will.
Okay.
I will also use a blessing.
Blessing?
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
up?
What's up?
We gotta have a 6 in a dream. 6 in a dream. Not a dream.
It's a 1.
Oh no.
1, so you have 20?
I have 19.
19?
23.
23.
We lose
Okay, so what happens is you shoot these air bullets, and the air itself you see kind of buckle around these bullets of wind. Come for not Mendak, sorry. Come for Cyvalini, and Cy, you throw up a portal and redirect some of the bullets back to come back at Merritt, which shoot over her head, and come right back at you again. And one of them hits you in the chest, breaks your plate.
Gosh darn.
Please remove a ribbon.
Oh, fuck.
Flashy as hell, everybody.
How do I do that? I don't want to break it. Are they meant to break?
They're like
No.
loop tied, so you'll have to just like pull on the loop.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
fun. Okay.
Okay, you reset. Temperance rings the gong. What do you do?
You'll move.
My move. He's going to clap his hands again and release the portals and go. You can fly. Bye, and throw a portal where your feet are, and you'll drop down and through the portal, and then throw another portal behind him, so that you drop, and then almost it's like you're falling, and then fall forward, and then I'll like very quickly you fall, and I'll go back like that, so that you're falling up, and then you get hit into the chest.
So you're going for an attack.
Correct. Yes.
So it'd be magic and fight. Then, Merritt, what do you do?
She's going to push through, and use the like, she starts falling and like shoots air up, like it's as if you were like when you're underwater and you like move your hands like up so that you like further down. She like yeets herself like a torpedo to try and just go through whatever portal as fast as she can to kick at it.
Okay. Are you trying to break a plate or just avoid having your plate broken?
Breaking a plate.
Okay, so I need you to roll a nimble and a fight check for me.
If someone wasn't if they were just trying to like dodge, in this case, would it be like using magic, for example? Was there ever a context where it could be like magic and nimble if you're not trying to break a plate?
It would always be fight
Always
because
be
it's your instinct in a
In a
fight.
fight. Okay, cool.
But it just depends on like what you're doing, what
Interesting.
determines.
Fascinating. Love it.
That's a 7.
I got a 13
Damn.
Ooh.
with my minus on the d6.
Okay, so a portal is opened. You seen an opportunity, Merritt, shove yourself down in there, but you've never fought Cyvalini. You don't know like the physics of these portals, and so although you have this plan to come and kick him and tackle him, you come out angled in just the wrong way and end up shooting out and landing on your shoulder plate, which is broken. Please remove a ribbon. Amazing. What are we at right now? 2 ribbons each?
2-2.
Reset. Temperance rings the gong. Floor is yours.
we're going. We're making a tornado. Gonna completely just try to like vortex, get you off balance and unable to move.
Merritt has another blessing of Halifax.
Forgot.
Another one.
Another one.
You got it, Dan. You got it.
A tornado?
Get out of there.
She's going to try to catch them in a vortex of sorts. The hope is to influence them on like coming out of a portal to then like get an opportunity attack, you know?
Okay.
You have to avoid it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Interesting. Okay. I think he's going to
Kind of what Elro did with like the freezing of the tiger and throwing of a
right.
knife at the same time. Of like it's a big distraction for like a.
I would say you're trying to distract, so it's going to be fight and charm for Merritt.
Okay. I will just try and dodge out of the way. I think I'll throw a portal as far away from where the tornado is coming, and just like fall backwards into my own portal. So like the tornado's coming towards me, and I just fall backwards, and there's one behind me, and then I and then behind. Are you in front of me? So it's like coming towards me this way?
Sure.
Yeah. So the tornado's coming towards me, and I go, no, and I fall backwards and fall into a portal, and then like come up on the other side behind Merritt.
So you're just trying to avoid.
100%.
Okay, so then magic and nimble as well.
Great.
Or no, so fight and nimble is what I mean. Fight and nimble.
Oh. That is a different dice. Oh god. Fight and nimble. Thimble.
Bimble.
And I don't have to just get rid of it. I don't need
Did
to
you
subtract a
roll
d6.
a blessing?
No, last roll I just subtracted the
Then
d6.
you're good.
Then you're
Right.
good. Then you're good.
Thank you, y'all.
Slate wet clean.
Oh, not terrible for those two dice. 16.
Okay.
Only a 9.
Only a 9.
All right.
I thought it was gonna be magic, but you said the charm, so.
When you're distracting, you're distracting.
Damn true. It's true.
Describe how it happens.
Making a tornado with magic, that's fine. It's a distraction.
Describe how it happens. I think the tornado comes towards. What you describe? What do you think the tornado does?
Effectively, the idea was to make it happen just around you, so that you had to leave where you were.
Oh. Okay, then I think instead of I think it's still I do a portal below me, and I just drop through the portal and end up on the other side. Like I fall back and then fall up behind you. Yeah. So I just like fall out of the portal and then I go, ooh, wind.
Tornado like kind of moves over the portal for a second, and then right before the tornado is gonna like go down into the portal shuts.
Cy Valany's giving Jim Carrey from The Mask.
That's yeah. Ooh.
All right, reset. Severance rings the gong. What do you do?
I want to put. I want to run up towards. I want to run up past. Merritt, I'll get the names right. I want to run up past Merritt and put a and while I'm running, put a portal in front of me, and real quick go portal, so that there's one in front of me and behind me, and then I just churn up speed running through. So I run and I go, and all you see is this like continuous, like person running through portals. So you continue to keep running and running, and he's like building up speed, and at the last second when there's a ton of speed that's happened. The one that's right in front he'll like midway go and get rid of that one, so then he's got all the speed running forward, and then he throws another one right in front of you and like runs and tackles you and tries and hits you and tackle you as well. So he's going for an attack.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna roll magic and fight.
Cool.
Then, yeah, because you're building up speed. Yeah, magic and fight.
You got the zoomies.
Got the zoomies.
I don't know.
Get out of there.
Wind Weaver, what do you do?
Merritt is going to try and just do like a concussive blast of air to just completely like throw off this Hot Wheels thing that's going on here.
Okay, roll magic and fight for me then.
Get him out of there.
Shielded it.
Oh no, that's not very good.
13?
Oh, 11. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, just stop it.
Fuck it. I'll use a blessing Halifax.
Okay.
Play the game.
Merritt, are you gonna use one too?
I mean, I get to wait until I see
Yeah?
what.
Yeah. That was a beautifully messy choice of being able to do it before or after.
Yeah.
I love it.
No matter
That
what,
is-
I
you
love
have to
it.
subtract it
That's like
afterward.
that's like
Yep.
the 1 year in Survivor when they let you use the idol after
any
fucking
point,
bonkers. Anyway, that's a 16. Yes.
16?
I had 11. Yeah, 16.
So then, yeah, I'll have to use it.
Okay, gotta get him out of there.
What'd you have at 13?
Yeah, plus 4.
Oh, come
17.
Ooh, I love that. I love dice. Ah,
Damn.
it's so good.
Locked in.
You start running, building up speed till you're basically a silver or a blue and red blur through these portals, and then that last portal disappears, and you manifest another one to come right at Merritt. Merritt, you sweep your arms out in front of you, and this concussive wind force just bats Cy Valany away, and Cy, you like flip ass over tea kettle for a second and slide back a la anime style, skidding to the back of the arena. Damn. Reset. Gong goes off.
That normally works.
Merritt is going to flatten her hands out, and then using her magic, she's going to separate the air in front of you to create a void of no air.
Yikes.
And then the goal is to have it move to then collapse and break a plate.
Oh.
Terrifying.
Love it.
So,
Magic
like-
and fight.
Like one of the one of those like those things you find at, like kids have where it's that ball that you kind of like throw and it becomes like a big thing and then it comes
then
into
it-
like a tiny like little
Little like
yeah,
plastic
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, they're usually a bunch of different colors.
Yeah.
You can get inside one if you wanted. But yeah, it like starts like that and then to try and pinpoint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic and fight.
I want to see it coming towards me because it's like, Kyle, it's like coming towards me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm coming.
I mean, it's
I'm
air.
coming. Okay. Yeah. I want to see it coming towards me and run away from it. And before I want to throw a portal behind Merritt, and then I want to start running away from it and throw a portal in front of me. So I run into Merritt, and I want to grab Merritt and try and put both of us into that airspace.
Okay.
Oh.
Mutually assured destruction.
Correct.
So you both lose a plate.
Correct.
You're going down with me.
Okay.
Roll.
Could I say that Merritt is distracted so that I'm distracting them more?
Distracted?
I would say it's more of a nimble thing. You're trying to maneuver them into this, correct? I mean, I'm open to an argument if you have like a pitch for what you're gonna roll besides your fight die. If you can convince me, which I'm happy to be convinced.
I wouldn't say it's charm. I would offer that anything that he's using with his portals is just inherently magic. So I would offer that it's more that.
I'd argue though that I had to roll a different thing when I was making the tornado. So
When you're trying to distract, it's like in Dungeons and Dragons where it's about your charisma, right? You're trying to misdirect.
you gotta sell it.
Okay.
So with this, because you're just trying to grab, let me figure this out. You're trying to grab Merritt and you both go into it.
Correct.
I don't think that might even be brawn.
I was thinking it might be Braun.
I'll take nimble with Braun. Gonna lose with Braun.
I mean, I love it. I do think it's not just magic that's happening. If it was
Okay.
just magic, then I'd say use magic. But you're doing some other stuff.
Okay.
That's why the Mage's Duel is the Mage's Duel. It's not just a magic fight.
Um,
Just a sorcery.
so that's
Yeah.
yeah.
So you written.
We gotta talk about it. How have we not talked about that?
We'll discuss it later.
Sorry.
No, I have to minus this.
Yep. Subtract. Did you subtract yours as well?
Okay, well that's 7.
7?
Oh wow, 20.
Jesus.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. I mean, I love the idea, Dan. Try it again, because it's fucking fantastic. Describe how it happens.
So you're coming like at her?
I'm like running and then leaping forward and grabbing her so that we both go into the thing.
Got it. I think that in coming towards her, you step into the void vortex, and she's able to kind of like control where that is to move your trajectory a little bit, and then collapse it as that's happening. So kind of like
You redirect it.
yeah.
Love it. A la airbending or waterbending style.
Yeah, it's only airbending. It's all airbending.
And then your plate shatters. Remove a rib in my lap.
Brother.
So we're 2-1.
We're down a rib.
All right. Temperance stands up with the gong. You reset. Next round. Fucking go for it. Spend your 6. We're here to play the game.
Okay.
And don't be afraid to be use flair. That's what the Diarchy's event is for.
I'd say that okay. Sai's gonna walk up to Merritt and go, "Oh, look at yourself," and throw a portal in front of you and behind you, so that either way you're looking is yourself, and push you through one side, so you like start jumping, and then try and while you're in between, stab you.
Well,
Try to go for a plate.
Yes, I'm hoping this is
we're thinking with portals.
like rather my goal is that okay, let me rephrase that. My goal is that Merritt is distracted by seeing themselves, so that they're distracted looking either way, and then while that distraction is happening, I hit them until they're distracted.
I would say, love that. I would say they're just passing through. If this works, they're just passing through these magical portals. So I would. It's a magic roll.
Okay, cool.
Because it's how strong are these magical portals in order to keep Merritt in this loop. Merritt, what are you doing?
With the approach, she's going to move her hand this way, as if she's creating more of the bullets.
Okay.
But really, she's gathering air around her fist. She's just gonna fucking punch one of them.
One of the portals?
One of the plates. You said
Oh.
he like approaches her, right?
Period.
No. He's to the side. So the portals are here.
Sure.
He's to the side, and
Next to her.
Like within reaching distance?
sure.
I mean, if you're trying to go for her plate
Because you have to
with
push
your
her.
rapier.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're going to physically touch her.
Yeah, I didn't describe it very well, but we'll say that that's fine.
But you have to come in within reaching distance eventually with your rapier to get her.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, offhand is going to be like a air-empowered punch.
Okay.
But I will take the distraction thing, because like what she wants to make it seem like she's doing is making more of those ranged attacks when she has the melee attack ready.
So that'd be fight and charm.
Fighting bow.
Fighting barn.
Fighting bow.
Fighting Baron. Yoinks.
13.
19.
Ooh. All right. Merritt,
We got a couple.
you get pushed into this portal.
You could tie.
I mean, I have 3 blessings of Halifax still because I've been.
You have
showered.
3 blessings?
I've been showered with them since
Chat
the
loves
beginning
Merritt.
of Chat Love Merit.
She's
I mean,
y'all?
everyone
she's the
loves
people-
Merritt.
I mean, Sai Val.
She's the
the people.
princess. She
She's
is
the
the people's
people's
princess.
Yeah.
Y'all.
I love Sai.
So, I mean, Sai's fucking dope.
Wait a minute. Who
Cunty
even are
as
you?
fuck.
I can't not love Sai because he's no direct
Pour some more of my ginger ale and
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's. I'm using 2.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
I'm using
Use
2.
Go for it.
So that what I was at 13.
Yeah. Everything turns around.
Plus 5 plus 5. 23.
23?
No.
No?
Do you,
Well,
have,
no,
do
I-
you have anything left?
Will I die?
Do you have blessings
No,
of
I'm
Halifax?
not gonna die.
You will lose.
You'll lose.
Will I lose? Yeah, then I'll use the blessing.
Then you
Of
got-
course.
you gotta
Yeah,
use it.
100%. Yeah.
19, 23.
I have one
so
left.
you
I
have
forgot.
Spend all your 6.
So I need a
Four or
5
more.
or a 6?
Yeah, 4 will tie.
4 or 5.
5 and 6 will beat you.
Oh, I love that. I love dice.
That's a 4!
Wow, that's a tie. That's a tie game. Holy shit.
Gotta roll off.
Roll off?
Do you have, yeah,
Yo,
do you have
I don't have any more blessings. And Merritt
It's a
does.
tie.
I have 1 more blessing.
We did. It was a special case with Elro and Argia because we both rolled the same after we used our blessings of Halifax, and then we were out. So we can either do that you both roll off and let the dice decide. Otherwise, it's then just a forfeit because Kyle has more blessings of Halifax. How do we want to rule this? We've not done.
I think the roll off is more fun.
Yeah, I do think a roll off is more fun.
Leave it up to the dice.
I'll agree with that. I do have a blessing of Halifax, though.
I'm inclined to.
But we can do roll.
I'm inclined to. If something like that ties, I'm inclined to do another thing to allow it. Then, do you know what I mean? Am I wrong? Like that nothing happens to each person, and then you do another thing, like another round.
You're locked in basically a cross guard lock right now. If you both had swords. So what I'll say is it's a roll off, and then you, if you don't make it, can roll your extra blessing of Halifax to add to it.
I like it.
What are we rolling?
What are we rolling?
D6?
D6.
Oh shit.
Let's do this.
So you got an extra chance. Oh my god.
Sace.
Damn, dude, that's a 5.
That was so good. I love that.
Damn.
Wow. GG. Well done.
Brilliant. Kyle, please take the stage and describe it.
Take the shade.
Shush. Yeah, definitely. She's thrown off, and just as she's falling through that portal, so she'll end up landing on her back, but like the punch goes all the way up to the last plate, I think on their shoulder, and then the air compresses around the fist to then.
Very gone coded.
Yes.
Love it. All right. That last plate, our camera watches it shatter. The pieces go up into the air, slow motion, and then the crowd erupts.
You're good.
Thank you. That was fun.
We should hang out sometime. Winks and then walks away.
I'm 19.
Amazing. Sigh. Sigh. People throw flowers at your feet. The girlies and the guys and the theys and the thems are all
girls, guys,
screaming
nice.
for you.
Keeps bees
Fucking
and bees.
goes and gets a drink.
Beautiful. Merritt, you have 3 points going forward. Unless we have the
Oh, we got a style point. We got a style point. Let's
style
see it.
point is resuming in the chat. I believe you will get 4 points
Definitely one
by the end of
Holy
this.
Okay,
shit.
I'm glad.
I mean, I love Sai.
All right, y'all.
Sai Valony, who we've never really talked to other than when he walks through the maze looking like the fashionista they are. The
I'll
noble
eat
house
my
of
Pringles and
Valony.
get out of here.
Brilliant. The Aethermancers clear the cellophane magic. And for a brief moment, we are going to pan our camera through the stands, through the Vom, to where the Duke is exiting as they reset for the duel.
Jin would have moved away from the Vom, applauding after the match, and made their way closer to the Duke's box. And you were saying the Duke is exiting?
Yeah, walking through that Vom to maybe go refill your cup of wine, maybe to go talk to Jin, who you know is arriving today.
Your Grace.
Hello.
A bow.
Thank you for coming.
It was required of me, after all.
Yes. You understand your duties?
Any explicit requirements I am to meet.
Just make sure that things do not go off poorly for me or anyone else. Understand?
You wish me to intervene if things get out of hand?
You do what you need to do.
I understand, Your Grace. Do you have any care if I win or lose?
Do you think you'll lose?
Most likely, yes.
Then no.
Enjoy the duel, Your Grace.
Let's do.
As you pass by to go get ready for your duel, Jin and the Duke heads back to get another cup of wine, meet back up with Casca. Lücan, you are also seeking refreshment perhaps, or just a pause from the cheers from the crowd. You pass by Jin.
Would I notice?
Roll me a wit check.
Should I as well? I know.
Sure.
Okay.
6.
What's his wit?
6?
6.
Ocho, baby.
Ocho?
I don't even know why. I didn't win. That was low.
You know when you're walking down the street and you pass by somebody who you've never met in real life, but you've seen their photo, you've spoken to them like either over the phone or over text, like you know what they look like via the internet, essentially. But when you see them in real life, you kind of gaslight yourself and you're like, is that them? Or is, like, I've never seen them other than straight on, right? There is that moment for both of you when you see each other pass.
What do I feel from Lücan in that moment?
From his, like before that moment, like before his, are you asking for his general emotional state? General. Or his reaction to seeing?
Yeah, this specific, when I become aware of your presence and you become aware of mine, what emotional wave would I be hit with in response? Oh yeah, what emotions are stirring most presently in that moment for Lücan?
Definitely, like, surprise, confusion, and an overwhelming sense of nostalgia.
Ooh, I love it.
There is a moment in when Jin is instinctively going to act to help stifle the more negative aspects of that set, and then knows better than to do so.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
My dear Lücan.
Thank you.
This is a monologue token. I'd like to play it on you.
This
Brilliant.
is a monologue token.
Who does this go to now?
The troll isn't here.
I'm the Rachel now.
Hannah's the troll tonight.
The token troll.
Lücan is transported back in time to a
Having zoomies.
Zoomies.
To
Dogs have
dogs.
zoomies.
It's that time of night.
Roz pause.
to meeting a young and scrawny boy
We can pause.
They're having a moment.
This is
Having a moment.
kids.
They're having their own battle.
Yep. They
It's
said
the
They're having their own
interpretive
duel. The doggy duel.
The doggy duel.
Okay.
I think we're good. Maybe not. Well, I was just gonna spaghetti dog a couple times and then we'll be good.
Is that a fine spaghetti dog?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the dog eating spaghetti and then chokes on it. Goes.
Oh.
Okay. That's
I
good.
think we're good.
To
We're with you, Kyle.
Rosalind.
Even though Rosalind does try to steal the show.
to long days of training and grunt work met with, or moving into nights of conversation and friendship. It moves from that to a field where everything is falling. The entire world is basically collapsing around his young world is entirely collapsing, and a moment in which he needs to reach for something to save himself, to save his friend. And then seeing that young face then bathed in golden light, staring at him in somewhere between shock, perhaps awe, and fear.
Before we move forward, unless you had anything else, as you pass, a la that delicious meme from Umbrella Academy, I would like to pay my monologue token and play it on Jin.
Fabulous. Double monologue.
Double monologue.
Duologue.
As that Jin was aware, at least, in the dossier he got regarding his job, the missive, he was aware of some of the people in attendance, aware of the people in the bracket, shall we say, of the duel, and is, of course, aware of Lücan's position in the world. So seeing his name on the bracket, there was a part of him that knew, for better or worse, that this encounter might happen. Seeing him pass, however, there is a moment still of Jin hoping that it was a different Lücan, that the names sounded similar, the faces had changed over time slightly enough that Jin could fool himself into thinking that this wasn't the person he knew, and that Lücan hadn't gone down this particular path. Instinctively, as he used to, he sought to soothe what Lücan was feeling. The fear, that nervousness, as he had before, but remembered a promise that made him think better of it. So instead of using his ability, he allowed Lücan to continue feeling freely. And in turn, didn't take in any of that feeling for himself. A couple words stifle in his throat as he continues to walk forward. Yeah, I think
he wouldn't. At this point, wouldn't say anything. I think his fear gets the better of him in this moment, and keeps passing, preparing for his duel.
Fucking cool, y'all.
What do you do, Lücan?
Lücan is kind of like frozen for a minute. He forgot what he was doing. It's like walking into a room and forgetting why you were going there. And he is, for the first time in the last couple days, tracking the magical resonance of someone who is not Casca.
Mm-hmm.
And is just like very much focused on and like turning over the idea and the fact that was Jin.
Mm-hmm.
But is kind of like these new emotions and this like realization is unable to completely take over because of all of the things that he had already been feeling and like going through, and like there's still so much that he has like that he feels like he needs to do and that he's dealing with, and it kind of like two waves just kind of crashes into each other and then goes nowhere. So he is just kind of like floating for a moment and is not computing until probably Mio comes and gets him, and it's just like the fight's starting. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Come on! And he like gets pulled back into it.
Beautiful moment. Well done. Well done, the three of you. Camera shifts back to the arena.
I give this to someone.
Harold Montjoy steps down from above, pulls down the Æther microphone, and we hear him say, "Next to compete, of the Coven, Father Joachim, the Tide Shepherd, Hierophant to the Order of the Unbound Star. Father Joachim, what are you wearing, and what's your mask look like?"
He is wearing, they are robes that are seem to be made of like multiple different fabrics, of green and white. The white looks like it has almost like a marble pattern on it, and the green is like the deep green of like a forest in the winter. It is like wrapped. He carries a staff, right?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
I've not described it, so.
I've described it. I mean, like, okay.
You decided he fought with a staff.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can describe it.
Cool. Sorry, Woody. He's
our character.
You're right.
He's the group's character.
It is a staff made of what like looks like driftwood, or like just like that kind of like it's almost porous a little bit, and the head of it is kind of looks like a hand, kind of looks like a vortex of liquid, splays out to then hold a like sapphire crystal orb at the top.
Love it.
Mask is made of bone, and it is a
Sorry, music's crapping out. Give me a sec, but continue.
It is a what's a good animal to describe the Tide Shepherd?
good animal to describe the Tide Shepherd?
A sheep?
An eel.
Oh. He's a shepherd.
I like eel.
Like shepherd.
Sheep.
Yeah, it's as if the top half of an eel's skull was taken and kind of like spread out to then fit over.
Love it.
That's sick as fuck.
That's so cool.
That's
I love
metal
that.
as hell.
How he's older in years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
And he's got
He's a zaddy.
half of his left hand is missing, and he's got pockmarked scars all up in his business, all over his skin. Like clearly, some of these scars have been from battle. A lot of these scars are from burns. Lots of burns. Man's may have been like burning alive at some point in his life.
Who isn't?
Wonder what happened there.
Tasty.
Everything's fine.
Beautiful. And you just walk out, stand.
Mm-hmm. He like bows a little bit to the crowd.
Great. You hear hushed whispers in the crowd. The Order of the Unbound Star members who are at court, there's few of them because Father Joachim is really like the big contender who's invited to court of the cult that is causing quite some trouble in the coven. But Father Joachim does have his supporters, more growing by the day. Harold Montjoy places the microphone to his mouth once more and says, and competing against the Tide Shepherd of the kingdom, Jin Kazaroth. Kingdom stands go up.
There's
Go ahead. Go.
no.
That name is said, and if a camera is on Mendex, Mendex goes.
Oh, I love it. You
And-
see behind, so Mendax is sitting behind Mercy and Temperance. As Mendax does whatever he does, which you can continue to narrate, you see Temperance raise an eyebrow.
Yeah, that he doesn't do anything else. He just in a way that he knows no one is looking at him. He just gives this face of, and then settles himself back down again.
Lovely.
As Jin sort of makes his way, I'll take your idea. Jin sort of takes off the cloak that's around him.
Love
On
it.
the left-hand side, it's a very asymmetrical armor he has on. Once again, a hodgepodge of different places. His left arm is completely covered by this like series of plated pauldrons, maybe from the Imperium, who knows. There's like a little breastplate here. There's sort of this high collar. The only thing that is his looks like the things that are underneath all the pieces of armor and whatnot. This asymmetrical collar on the left-hand side, covering up to sort of his the lower beat of his eardrum, and then it sort of slants down the other side. Around his center belt right now is a sort of deep blue, a kingdom blue sash tied around his waist underneath some padded buckles. However, to the trained eye, you would see underneath that there are a number of sashes he could tie around. At the moment, blue is the one in front.
I love it.
His mask is entirely smooth, covers his entire face, and is just stark white. There is no defining feature. It is just smooth. And as soon as the crowd roars, what he will do is generally tap into the emotion of the crowd. And for what I would describe as sort of excitement, joy, revelry for this event, sort of raises his arms up. Is that all you can do for us? And will pressure the revelry to try and increase the crowd's joy, specifically avoiding the only specific choice rather than generalization is not pressuring Lücan's emotions.
Love it.
That's the other thing.
Roll me a magic check.
Let's go. 15.
15?
15.
All right. You are able to amp this crowd up, much like a football player sweeping their arms up in the air to get the crowd to cheer. And the crowd gets on their feet and starts to clap, hands above their heads, starts to cheer out loud. A lot of the kingdom has made signs that say Kazaroth.
Oh, let's go.
Yep.
As that emotion is stirred in others, of course, it is siphoned and embodied in Jin, so he then begins to get more riled up for the fight, as on his left hip he takes out a very simplistic looking weapon. It's a modified version of a Vajra. If anyone knows that sort of, it's a ceremonial Buddhist weapon. It's sort of this double-clawed hammer, effectively. Very small, just held tightly between the grip with sort of these small pommels on either side. And the Tide Shepherd would bow and try and get a read on the Tide Shepherd's emotion at this moment.
Great.
How are we feeling?
First,
Yeah.
Lücan, while you're amongst the crowd, you feel this headiness sweep through the crowd. Roll me a magic check, real fast.
I will say,
9.
Jin would not be particularly past their initial meeting, Jin would not be attempting to hide his magic from Lücan.
Okay, cool. This magic has a smell that is familiar to you, and no one else seems to be picking up on the smell or on the presence of this magic, but you know it's that smell of like your grandparents after they've passed on, and then you get like a piece of clothing and it smells like them again, and it just like sense memory brings back the smell of this magic. What you sense from the Tide Shepherd, unless you wanted to say.
I don't fucking know what he's feeling. Are you kidding?
Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of this.
I'm just doing the mechanics.
Like a sharp but not lethal glee, and a fascination with the situation. It's like there's a curiosity, is what you're sensing. Really, that's the predominant emotion you're sensing from the Tide Shepherd.
Okay.
He's a fucking shifty fucker.
Okay. Then from across the field, not magically, I hope we both find what we're looking for today.
I think I already have.
Good. Sort of slumps down, ready for the gong, but it's very clear from their stance that they're not going to do anything offensive.
May Æther bloom in your wake.
Indeed.
The Tide Shepherd brandishes their staff and takes a ready position. Harold Montjoy nods to both of you. Doesn't need to say anything. But before he steps up, he stops, turns around. Give us a show. Sends the microphone up. Æther steps out. Æther Mancers seal off the arena. Temperance Viol stands up and begins the duel with the ring of the gong.
Jin is awaiting the Tide Shepherd's action.
Great. The Tide Shepherd is going to grabs onto the staff and kind of like quirks his head a little bit, and the sapphire crystal glows, and a fog stretches out from the bottom of his staff and his robes and encompasses the arena. Just like a light mist that doesn't completely obscure. And then as it settles, the light in his crystal shifts a little bit, and you see a bunch of images of him appear in the mist.
Okay.
It's very Haku.
I love it.
Jin, you have another Western intelligence.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Interesting. Okay.
And from all of them, you hear the...
Okay. With that glee, that sort of pride, push on that ego, that pride there. Surely you don't need all 3 plates to defeat me. So effectively what I'm trying to do is emotionally pressure him into being like, yeah, I don't, and break one of his own plates. Out of like, yeah, I can do it. I don't need all 3. I'll give you one for free. Is the goal here as this sort of stage is being set. So it's a pressure emotionally.
Okay.
So,
Fucking power
Okay.
move.
Because this is tied to your magic, talk to me, because it's either going to be fight and magic or fight and charm.
I'd argue anytime I'm pressuring an emotion, whether it's my own or another's, it would be, unless I'm saying like just speaking. In this case, because I don't think anyone would do that willingly, I'm attempting to effectively leverage arcanely his emotion. So I don't know. My gut would be magic, since it is the utilization of his empathetic resonance.
Let's do it then.
Okay.
Magic and fight.
Magic and fight?
Magic and
Tide Shepherd.
I'm giving him stats I forgot to use, so.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
Someone in the chat said, Jin said emotional damage.
Emotional damage. What am I rolling?
No.
What is that?
You would be rolling magic and fight as well, I believe, because you're doing the mist. Or no,
Is you?
I would say it's fight and charm, because you're trying to distract, right? You're not trying to break play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, is your fight a D6?
Oh yeah. 17.
Ooh!
Damn.
Tide Shepherd, you were convinced. You feel, as you create this distraction, you've got it. This is some kid. You've seen the world. You've seen the atrocities that this continent can deal out. And you can surely prove your mettle without all of the plates. So you can handicap yourself to really prove what you can do. It's like there's a indigenous tribe of the western indigenous tribes of the United States where they would take a spear and they would essentially like tether themselves to that spear and fight their opponents tethered. And that is effectively the energy that...
Yeah, or like tie your hand behind your back, like, fuck you. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
Perfection.
Native American history was like my favorite classes in high school and college. Thought I was going to be a historian. Instead, I'm an actor.
A historian of fiction.
A historian of fiction. I've used it in my storytelling. Father Joaquin, you have another Blessing of Halifax. I'm out of tokens.
Because I have them all.
Okay.
Cool. Cool.
But yeah, so you break a plate. Describe how you break a plate. How you handicap yourself.
Yeah, he will take one of the plates from his shoulder, kind of hold it up, and then it's as if it just kind of dissipates into the mist.
To the crowd, Father Joachim, and then to sort of like have them cheer for this action to further bolster that sense of pride.
That heady, syrupy fervor, Lücan, that you tasted before kicks up a bit as the crowd leaps to their feet and cheers on the spectacle that is happening before them. The round resets.
Fuck.
Temperance, looking a little confused, stands up, hits the gong again, looks at Mendax, looks at Mercy, and then sits back down.
Oh man.
You first.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, this time rather than focusing on an exterior emotion, he goes straight into his mind palace and goes.
You said exterior, and my computer thought you said Siri.
I'm
Turn
so sorry.
off the.
Yeah,
It's on Do Not Disturb. I don't understand what's happening.
Siri still works.
Siri can't be put
You're
to
on
bed.
D&D, yeah.
I should stop saying that. I should stop saying a name. Instead, I'm going to focus inward on sort of my, particularly given the mist and the figures, I'm going to focus on my feeling of awareness and honestly fear of what's happening to try and spike my, I suppose, instincts, if that makes sense. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Effectively, I'm trying to better prepare, I'm trying to emotionally inform my body so that it is better suited to evade or dodge an incoming attack and attempt to parry.
It's like you're forcing yourself into a fight or flight, but
Exactly.
arcanely.
Precisely. So I
Okay.
think this would. I don't know how it would work, whether or not it's like a singular magic roll, maybe, to see whether or not, like, my next fight or nimble, because I imagine the next time I'm rolling it won't be magic, since I'm waiting for an opening, that maybe the next fight or nimble would have advantage if I can accurately get into this fight or flight.
So with Father Joaquin, you'd just be trying to avoid an attack then,
Yeah.
not make an attack and break a play.
Let's do, yeah, I think, because right now, with the amount of people on the field,
Uh-huh.
I don't know which is which, and that is frightening me, that I am at a disadvantage at the moment, so trying to physically, or I suppose arcanely force my fear a little bit more, so that when that attack comes in, I'm better suited to avoid it.
You're
Love
basically like patient defensive.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Sort
Yeah.
of putting that
Okay,
down.
so roll me a magic and a fight check.
Magic and fight?
then.
Dope.
Yeah.
So, what Father Joachim is going to do is one of the Father Joachims is going to like float forward and swing their staff at one of the plates. When really what's happening is a beam of energy is being shot from where Joachim actually is.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. I believe this is fight and charm. It's a misdirect.
Yes.
Please be gentle.
Ooh, bad. 7.
19, baby.
Jesus, dude.
Oh my
You're
god.
rolling well.
I have been rolling well.
Yeah,
It
you're
is not
rolling real
a
well, dude.
special day.
Damn.
Thank you.
You're sitting there, Jin, almost like eyes soft focus, barely open, as you feel the energy around you and you feel the energy of the Tide Shepherd, and then you take that energy and try to fill yourself with this extra adrenaline, this fight or flight sense, so that you can be on edge like a wild animal does when they can sense prey is nearby. You feel one of the Father Joachim avatars come at you, but it feels different. It tastes different in the air.
It doesn't have emotion.
And then that beam shoots toward you, and you lean back, and it passes by you, cutting through the mist in the air.
And I'll make my way to try and close the distance from where the beam came from.
Great, love it. So you're making an attack for the plate?
No, this is my
Oh,
turn.
I was about to.
Oh.
So this was.
That was the end of the round.
Yeah, every
End of the round?
contested roll is like
Okay.
a round, and then
Okay,
we
excellent.
reset, and it happens
Beautiful,
again.
beautiful.
So round resets, Temperance rings the gong.
Love it.
You're up to it.
Take it
So
away.
yeah, as you're doing that, the one that you're running towards, the light from the staff becomes like a lighthouse, like
Oh,
bright
God.
and shining and blinding. And yeah, I want to try and blind him.
Great. Love it. So you're not going for a plate.
He will like blind and then in the moment of not seeing, break a plate.
Okay, cool. Magic and fight for me, please.
Dope. Dope, dope, dope.
Yeah,
Jin.
okay. I think I'm getting blinded either way. I think in that run towards it, that blind would go off. I don't think Jin would be able to dodge that. So I'm blind. Okay. Sort of like, I guess you gave me a great idea. The fact that now I know that like the doubles I can't feel that energy from the doubles. Even blinded, I don't try and see. I similarly sort of shut my eyes and wait until I feel that sort of, what is it? What's the word? Yeah, exactly. There is active intent, violent intent against me. When I feel that approaching, to as soon as it gets close, tank it down. To basically shift it all the way to no, to basically allow for a moment of faltering. Like, wait, why would I attack this guy? And in that moment,
Ooh,
smack.
love it. Magic and fight.
Notching fight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 14.
I got a 9, so I'm going to use Blessing of Halifax.
I'll match it. I'll match it.
Neither of you used any blessings yet, which is pretty wild.
Rolled 5, so that's 14.
It's
What'd you roll?
14 to 14. So I'll use my blessing to. Oh, that pushes over. Well, we'll see. Barely pushes over. 2.
Okay.
So it's a 16.
16.
Okay, but I've used one, so now I have to
So
subtract.
you
it from
use
the
a next
one.
roll.
Okay.
Great. Tide Shepherd, you're coming at Jin, and you flare like a lighthouse to blind him successfully, really.
Yeah.
But then as you go to take a swipe at their plate, Jin is able to circumvent, and you said you're going for a plate as well,
Yeah.
correct?
It's
And
as soon as I feel that
spin around
stagger.
your hand and then get you in your plate on the shoulder. Remove a ribbon for me, please.
I don't have
Did
the
I give
C.
you?
It's okay.
Oh, I have one here you can use.
Oh, that's a D. I have the D. I don't have the
Can
C.
you spell? Oh god.
I have a C right here.
So you have
Did I
2?
give? I give you a K.
Yeah, I got
Yes.
it.
Okay.
You have 2 down, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
As
you're
soon
down
as,
to 1 now.
As soon as I feel that connection and sort of can shuffle off the blindness, I sort of look at the Tide Shepherd. How are they feeling now? After seeing those 2 displays, how do they feel about me?
Thrilled.
I spike it and share it. I immediately, we both sort of like, oh yeah, genuinely just have a moment, and then reset. Okay. Yeah, that was not for anything. That was just to share in that.
I love this fight!
The Tide Shepherd, low enough so that the crowd doesn't hear, but you do, says, I have waited a long time to meet you in the flesh. You do not disappoint.
Neither do you. I'll be curious to see, and I start sort of walking away, but loud enough so they hear, but you know, the crowd's going nuts. I'll be curious to see when all this is over, if you have a job in store for me.
Oh, we have work to do.
Let's go. Okay.
Temperance gong, rings the gong a little loudly, and it hurts Mendax's ears.
Damn it.
BDSM hangover will do that to you.
Every time
You know
it
what?
does.
Yikes.
I'm gonna go straight up, I suppose, in this one. As soon as the gong rings, I'm just gonna keep that thrill, that fight or flight, moving from flight to fight, and just amp myself up and charge and just try and go for a swing. It is a
Love it.
clumsy attempt for any sort of warriors in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You are in this charge. It's clear this man is not a talented fighter. This is a clumsy, this is just someone who, in the heat of battle, their adrenaline is kicked up,
Yeah.
and they're moving.
I love it. I want
Let's do
fight
it.
and brawn
Let's do
for
it.
this
Yeah,
one.
it has to be. Where am I? Is that a D4?
Poppy Tide Shepherd.
Puppy Tide Shepherd. The Tide Shepherd will, all of the mist will condense around, try to condense around Jin's into water to be like just an orb of water to try and like catch his momentum and slow him down.
Oh, kind of like put him in like a hamster ball of water.
Yes, and with his staff out, the hope would be to as the hamster ball of water is approaching, it like just runs into the plate, just runs into it and it shatters.
Love it. Magic and fight.
You're gonna need the worst rolls on the planet, my man.
I do have to subtract a d6.
Oh,
you said
God,
magic,
so do I.
magic and fight.
Jin, you got another Blessing of Halifax, which I think Kyle has some extras over there for
Listen,
you.
I'm back at 4.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I've used one.
So that's 4.
Please. -2.
Slay Diva.
I rolled a whopping 3 and had to subtract 5 from my blessing.
All right.
So this was a clown fiesta on the board. We both went.
You're both just so thrilled to be in each other's presence.
So funny.
Jin, you take a run at the Tide Shepherd. Tide Shepherd, you cast this magical water ball, essentially. And Jin, you get caught up in the water, but the water moves with you, and so the water crashes into you, Tide Shepherd, and you both end up sprawled on the
Good.
ground. The crowd cheers loudly. They loved it.
So now the mist is gone.
Mist is gone. Temperance rings the gong. Again, as you pick yourselves up, wring yourselves out a little bit, flick the water off. Next round.
Beautiful.
What do you do?
Over to you.
Cool. We are going to. Fuck. I haven't thought much. So he can only use. When we say we can only use one kind of magic, what does that refer to?
Like you're using water magic?
Sure.
Water.
Water.
Couldn't turn it to ice.
Dup.
Couldn't do anything like that. Miles tried the
I
same thing.
did try to loophole that.
Yoinks.
They're so close to each other.
There's not a lot of mechanics, but I've got to uphold them. The ones that do exist.
From all of the mist that became water and is all on the ground, he's going to muster up a hefty amount of magic. I did not give him a lot of magic. I gave him a D10 for shits because he likes magic. He doesn't have a lot of it.
He's big brain. Big
But
brain man.
he's gonna try to pump a lot of it into this and like add more water and create a tidal wave.
Great.
Like is going to just like full on raise it up in front of him to then just crash.
And break a plate in the process.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Magic and fight.
I am going to, seeing that begin to get cast and the sort of fervor, and you said that he likes magic, he enjoys magic.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try and, using my resonance, spike that like fervor of magic to have him overshoot the size of the tidal wave, and basically swell it too large and hit both of us.
Mutually assured
so
destruction.
both of us lose a play.
Love it. That's going to be a magic and a fight
Magic and
as
fight.
well.
Okay. It's 19.
Okay. So
I'm
I got.
going to give you a style point, Jin, because I love that.
That's kinda sick as
I love
fuck,
mutually
yeah.
assured destruction. I think it's fantastic.
I'll use my blessings.
Shit.
Because I have to. You said 19.
19.
All right. So I'll use as many blessings as it takes. Let's see if I can get there.
Oh, Minshew, these guys
So
go to the
I'm
moon.
I'm at a 10.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
3.
7. That's 17. Yeah. So what's that? 23 to 19.
Yep.
Okay, I've got some guys to spend.
Oh,
Let's see how many I can do. We know this guy. I can take a -2. We'll see how it goes. So we've got 19. Oh, yeah, -2 is crazy.
Brother.
All right, 1.
So you're trying to get
17, and that's a
20.
6. So that's gonna bring it to 25 with a blessing. So we're both taking a plate out of there.
All right.
Wild baby. Let's go.
Hey, please describe it for me.
So
Describe
as
this
that wave
magic.
goes up, I sort of, I can feel the Tide Shepherds sort of thrill of battle take over them. I enhance that in turn, of course, tweaking that emotion, pressuring that emotion, uplifts it in me, and in turn I've sort of like pushed that around to the crowd so that everyone, as this tidal wave grows well beyond the means that the shepherd had, sort of rises up, and as it splashes down, sort of Jin allows it to happen to ensure that that tidal wave drops. And as soon as it crashes down, that sort of splashback wave smacks into the shepherd as well. I hope the crowd brought some ponchos. It's getting wet in the
Splash
front.
zone,
row.
all the splash
Shamu.
So as that sort of wave hits down,
Tide Shamu.
that simultaneous crack of plates as the sort of water clears what feels like the last drops of rain splash down as one of Jin's plates break alongside the last of the shepherds.
Remove your ribbons. Beautiful. Crowd is drenched.
Yeah, they
Splash zone.
Ayo.
Yeah, they are.
Some of them love it. They're so excited, and others are like, oh.
No, this was my nice dress. And sort of lying on the ground. What's up?
Nothing. Keep going.
Tide Shepherd does that cool like leg kick thing to get up. Stands up, walks over to you, and holds out their hand to help you up.
Takes it immediately.
Perhaps we should have tea later on.
I would enjoy so.
It was an honor losing to you.
Likewise. Why do you think I asked the Duke to set it up this way? And
He
then
bows ahead to you.
As-
and then steps away from you and gestures.
I was about to say
clap.
before you could take away from my hand, it was an immediate to the crowd.
That's what they do, and they both bow
Wow.
beautifully. Crowd goes wild. That fervor that you've built up in them reaches its zenith, and then it just crashes down, and
I look for Lücan.
You're looking for Lücan?
I'm looking for Lücan. How
Lücan?
is any of that fervor has any of that naturally translated to him? I think at this point the magic would have been clear. So there is a look there now, not an infringement of the magic, but an assessment of emotion after this fight.
Yeah. I would definitely. He's still. There is positive emotion. It is not the positive emotion that the crowd is feeling.
Yeah.
It is there is like distraction. There is kind of like almost like hope.
That last tweak, there's sort of this build-up of something like relief, but then there's something about the realization of hope that sours in Jin's throat. And then he smiles, bows, and makes his way out.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Well thought, that was I can say.
And that ends our third duel. Before I end tonight's session, because we're almost at 10 p.m.,
Oh my good god.
would anybody like to have a scene? Or I can dim the camera right now.
Where does Jin go after?
It would be just after a pickup of the cape and moving out through the vom, the takeoff of the mask, and sort of a brush of the now damp hair out of their face, sort of a rubbing of their eyebrows. They'd be making their way back to some sort of like resting area for a second to sort of catch their breath.
There's like a tent. It's not a tent area, but it's like there's one side that's the medic area, and then another side where the competitors go, and they're like sectioned off in private little rooms or alcoves where competitors can go and either like get ready or recover after a fight.
Wherever Jin goes, when he's a moment by himself, Jin sees these two purple eyes come out of the shadows, and you see a figure that you have seen before, but it is this inky black body that almost very Venom-esque. That's like, and then all in a blink of an eye, and Mendex is standing there.
Now, what are you doing here?
A job.
For who?
I sort of gesture and pick up the sopping wet scarf around his waist.
Is it not obvious? Surely you can put it together? Why did he bring you here? That fucking... just...
That's our host you're talking about.
When have I ever cared?
I don't like to speak ill of my current employers.
How long are you here for?
Until they say I can go. The duel is done, I wager.
All right. You might stay longer here. There are many people that might need your help, myself included. You are useful in ways that others are not.
Do not presume that I am a tool for you.
This is a relationship, Jin. I help you, you help me.
Stands up. Puts his cloak down to the side. And what exactly would be your offer this time? How might you employ the rat, as you call him?
I'd be intrigued what you could continue to do to Cyrus. You did such good work the first time.
I appreciate it. Well, you know I don't take on 2 jobs at once, so...
Absolutely. You finish yours first for that just fantastic host of ours. And then you come find me. And me before anyone else.
Well, it seems I have an offer in the fire and sort of gesture to the stadium.
Good luck on the duel.
Thank you.
I shall be rooting for you. And he steps into the shadow, and as he steps, the inky figure looks towards you and kind of walks into you, and as it walks into you, it dissipates.
What are you feeling?
Are you trying to hide it?
It's
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It's
with
like
him.
I think particularly if you physically went into my body.
Yeah, I don't think there's a role for that.
Oh, fair.
Like you
Yeah,
went
I
wasn't
physically
even
into me.
thinking that. Well, the inky version is me, but 100%.
I
They're
love that
extensions
ruling.
of him.
He's inside you. You know how he feels.
It's like
He knows how to feel.
I mean,
think.
if only that were the case in real life.
You know anyone? You know?
I think it's a level you get you get these emotions of this energy of like where I'm close. This is another piece into this, and both frustration and excitement, whatever those combine to be. Antsy's a great word. Yeah. But antsy in a way of like, yeah, it's a great word. Antsy in like, I want this duel to be over faster than I wanted it even before.
Ooh.
I think Jin decides not to pressure and not to give away that he felt that, and waits for Mendax to leave.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they've worked together, or Mendex has felt you do that before, and maybe feels it this time as well, and in the past has confronted you about it, but doesn't this time.
Yeah, I think definitely there is an understanding that you're doing some funky stuff. I don't think Jin has ever, to anyone as far as you're aware, their employers and whatnot, divulged the extent of what they do. It seems to a lot of people that 100%. This man just doesn't have outward magic.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
And once Mendax is gone, there's just a moment where Jin holds the letter again and rereads it a couple of times before pocketing it and getting back out there.
Camera moves away from Jin. Last call for scenes.
Not right now. Not at this current moment.
All right. Well, then with the success of Jin Kazaroth and Father Joaquin, the Tide Shepherd, gleefully celebrating that loss and win, the crowd resetting for the next duel, Elro, you're resetting, about to head to the stands, and you see Milvira come around a corner, hair braided up in a ponytail, and she locks eyes with you and then jerks her head toward the tent where the competitors are to follow.
He'll roll his eyes and then reluctantly follow.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Good shit, y'all.
We will
This is so much fun.
return next
So
week
much fun.
for the rest of the duel. I think we can get through the rest of the bracket next week too, because
Who's
we
next?
won't be doing.
Because I'm looking at it. It's you do it. I don't know how to. I can't.
Holding
read
So
this shit.
we skipped around a little bit just because Sweet Rachel's not here. So we will have to do the duel between Albany Orsino and Renza Knock.
Which is Rachel and you? No. Rachel.
Miles is Jaegering Renza Knock.
Incredible.
And then we will do Merritt v. Dulcamara, the Flower of Death.
Mm-hmm.
Jin Kazaroth v. Galande Vega, and Elro Coldheart v. Lücan Serenel.
I'm so excited for that one.
Let's go.
Dick measuring contest.
Yeah, and we'll just go through the bracket, and it's gonna we'll have plenty more time to do that because I faffed around with descriptors and stuff and whatnot. But damn, I could play several more weeks of
That's cool.
this,
The duel is so fun.
Cool shit.
of this. So
I can't wait for
we'll chat.
like we're also setting up so much for after the duel.
Oh my god.
Like because it's like this. It is ceremonial. It is kind of like this is just happening.
What has to happen?
But every single person is like
Yeah.
is just sitting with their thoughts, just like fuck.
Also, the shit that is the scenes that we're doing outside of the duel, I can picture them so well with the duel happening inside of like people cheering and then like secrets happening here. Like I picture all those different things happening. Ah,
I'm so glad you guys are having
good
fun.
shit.
So much
John,
fun. This is so much fun.
I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you so much for letting me come
I am
back. That
obsessed
was
with
lovely.
gin.
It's
Dude,
dope
a
as
treat.
fuck.
It was a treat. It was a treat.
I do
Yeah.
prefer whiskey, but
well,
you've also had a request
That's funny, Kyle.
Oh,
for the classic
Oh.
rock.
Oh, yeah.
you're over there. You gonna come all the way over here?
you don't have to.
That is his corner.
That is my
His
corner.
new stream,
I'm not used to.
new place for John.
Nope.
Oh, he's got to go back
He's
to his
gotta go
corner.
back.
I wasn't going to, but now I have to.
I don't even know.
You gotta
You can see
crouch.
it.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're so right.
Jesus.
I feel degraded.
Yeah, get on your
Just like
knees.
Mendax.
Just like that next.
Does anyone want to say it with me again? Just for fun.
Sure.
3, 2, 1. Get around! Go Gibraltar! Anyway, thank you, everybody.
John, it's been so long. That felt good to hear again.
All of us are leaned like we all are throwing up.
That's great.
So we're trying not to kill the mice.
Well done,
so far.
everyone.
Hell yeah.
It is just so fun to watch all of you with your imagination and how you weave these things together with each other. I'm obsessed with all of you, and I'm obsessed with this story. I cannot wait for next week.
Oh my god, next week.
Uh,
Merritt versus Dulcamara.
That one's gonna go hard.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I told
Rafa's gonna be
you all
unwell.
earlier, I want everyone to go to the final round because I want to see everybody's like different
I wanna see
magics
all
they
the photos.
use. Yeah, and I want to see like who gives their mask to whom, and we'll never know. Somebody has to win. The dice will decide.
Halifax.
right.
Halifax.
In the meantime, come join us on Monday for Bards Rewind. If you want to get more points to spend next week, come join us for Bards Rewind because you can get some channel points. We'll be watching Ballad of the Nightmare Crew, and the story's about to pop the fuck off. These next couple weeks, there's some interesting shit about to happen. Join us in the Discord. Join us on Patreon. And we'll see you on the internets until we see you live from Twitch and YouTube. I don't know if any of that made sense, but I love y'all. Take care of yourselves.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No,
Wait, no, we can't.
we can't.
Never mind.
We'll
See you next week. Bye.
See you next week.
The art.
You're in for a treat. You're in for a treat.